My dear friends, of late I have taken a great interest in the ill-fated Carlisle expedition of 1919. I have traveled the world to places as far-flung as Shanghai, unraveling the threads of this great mystery along the way. I believe that I have made an astonishing, and to be quite truthful, disturbing discovery. I am returning to New York and wish to present to all of you my findings. I would like us to meet at the Hotel Chelsea in New York on January 15th at 6:30 p.m. I know it has been a great deal of time since I have spoken to most of you, and I apologize for that. Regardless, it will be nice to see all of you again and to catch up. I should have the final draft completed by the time my ship docks in New York Harbor. I eagerly await your reply and look forward to seeing you all. Sincerely, Jackson Elias.
Now you can see me dancing to the fine tunes we have. Hey everybody, welcome to 1001 Masks on the Inside All Day Gaming channel. Thank you so much for finding us all the way over here from the other channel. I am, of course, player 2 as always, Chris of the Inside All Day podcast, and we're not going to spend too much time dilly-dallying here today. We're just going to do some quick intros here and get on with the show. First and foremost, I think we'll kind of go in a circle here. Miss Nadia, if you could introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nadia, also known as Nerd Dollface on Twitter. You can follow me there for any updates on any future streams that I'll be on. And I'm also player 1 of the Inside All Day podcast and gaming channel.
Fantastic. And can we get a Lurkin' Bob?
Ah, yes. I'm Lurkin' Bob. I spend most of my time being totally human and eating things with my human teeth.
Ah. Tell Mark Z we say hello. After that, we got to follow that up with an untamed Mando.
What up, what up? I am Untamed Mando. You can find me all over the place, and I am currently playing the German officer, Athena Storm. Sorry, I almost choked on my own spit there. Yeah, I am excited to be here. I am always excited to play the dice. It's going to be great. And I'm also going to have some rum because why not? I'm going to be German. And I apologize for anyone and everyone about my horrendous German accent. I am working on it. I am actually kind of learning a little bit of German on the side to try and make it more authentic.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
All right. And then we have one ShadowHawk Vladicon.
Howdy everyone, how's it going? Like Chris said, I'm playing Vladicon in this campaign, the badly Russian accent Cossack hobgoblin who jumps out window instead of using elevator. So
who needs the elevator anyway?
Yes, exactly. It's a waste of time. I called cultist.
Far more efficient.
Cultist, jumped out window head first. It goes good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my camera off for a little bit. I just got off work, so I'm snacking on some protein chips and cheese.
Got the snack attacks. Understood. I didn't even say I'll be playing Autobig in the Druid Furbolg. And last but certainly not least, the man with the magic, Magic Man.
Hello, I am your illustrious game master for 1001 Masks, Magic Man. I am the one who is chronicling this tale of these heroic adventurers in their quest across the world where they'll either succeed or go insane in the attempt.
The last one.
Maybe both.
Who said I was sane anyway? No one said I was a sane person. I am chaotic. What are you talking about?
Just because you're chaotic neutral doesn't mean you're actually insane.
Not yet. Not with that attitude.
Helps
He
occasionally.
is German. That automatically makes her insane.
All right.
Read,
Well, then,
but not
hey,
read.
James Ironside. Then I think we're Mr. Magic Man. If you want to lead us off, I think we're just going to kind of jump right into it. If you're ready.
Oh, yes.
All right. So, lastly left off, you guys were going to meet Jackson Elias in Hotel Chelsea after he was going to report his findings on the Carl expedition of 1919. Unfortunately, Elias was brutally murdered by a group of cultists, which you guys defeated. And then you got his Jackson Elias's will from Carlton Ramsey. You got a lot of money from the will, and now you're planning to go across the world to figure out what exactly Elias was researching before he got murdered. You also did talk to Erica Carl, who talked about the Carl expedition and some of the strange characters.
I think that's our cue, guys.
Ah.
Or he could be coughing. I know he's not feeling well.
No, I'm fine, honestly. I was just going to I was going to lead into, do you guys remember the people I talked about of the Carl expedition?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Carlisle expedition in Kenya, the Knoll attack, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
You want me to
Attack
recap? You guys
Supposed
know those already. Because I want to test your. This is a bit of a quiz here.
I don't
failed
do well on quizzes.
Yeah, I don't do well on quizzes.
Well,
There was the leader whose sister we talked to, and I'm
Yes,
assuming
Roger.
Roger, and then a bunch of people that don't matter because I don't remember them.
Well, there's like Jack Brady. Well, actually, there's two more
The
people.
cultists that we decided to yeet out of a window or something.
Well, there's
And
actually two other people.
we second amended. We used our Second Amendment rights.
Second
Wait,
amended.
I don't know what you're talking about, you Russian. I am the German and you are the Russian, and we don't
I just
know these
realized-
American rights.
I
Well,
think
I mean-
Lurkin. Wait, Chris is Otto American.
Otto is American, yes.
Okay,
as
so
apple pie.
Only two of us actually had legal rights to shoot those criminals. The rest of us are criminals.
I mean, you can buy a
I don't need your puny American rights to use my weapons. I
It
don't.
was self-defense.
I mean, Mando, you do have to be careful because you need like firearm permit and stuff.
In 1920s?
In
No, they had, like,
In 1923, you need a permit? Really?
No,
It's
no,
in the book
they
and
had
stuff.
unregulated machine guns. Speaking of unregulated machine guns,
I mean, no one really enforces the Second Amendment because this isn't like the modern age where we have those strict gun control laws. But
Just
back on
because
the
I'm not
point.
American does not mean that I don't know that you could carry around a firearm in this weird country. Don't you even?
Anyway, yeah, so I think before the stream you mentioned we want to go to like Yale University to talk to a professor, right?
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's right about where we left out.
Wunderbug.
So, but in terms
yes.
of other people that you were curious if we talked about of import, the only people I remember we talked to were the uncorruptible Lieutenant Poole and, of course, Carlton Ramsey, the lawyer.
Yeah.
Just want to remind everybody. of
Also,
those
I did
people.
give you other clues as well. It's in the Discord.
Absolutely.
We have
The Penhew Foundation.
So,
where he came up during the conversations.
and remember, we do have a car, guys, currently.
I mean, Harvard's pretty far from New York, so it's going to be a bit of a drive. Well, it's not that far, but it's a bit of a drive.
How many hours with what the type of car we have?
I mean, during that time, top speed for a car during that time is like 60, right?
probably a blistering like 30, 35 miles per hour. Well,
No,
was
I
like 40.
think it was at least 40 to 60.
Hold on, I'll Google it because
They
had
Rick asked me to
motorcycles.
pretty fast than that. 1920s car top speed. Around 45 miles per hour. So you're both wrong.
Ooh.
You guys averaged out.
So you're
You
both
guys
wrong.
averaged out. Yeah.
I'm an artificer. I should know this stuff.
just bundle
I
up.
mean, your Athena does.
Athena knows all about all of the machines because she was an airplane mechanic in World War One.
Do you want to
I
this
don't know
again?
nothing.
Does your character serve Manfred the Red Baron, Red Baron's plane?
Manfred von Richthofen.
I mean, she was one of the very few female mechanics during that time. I would imagine she would have probably worked with him.
All right, roll me a D100 luck roll. The season-
Ooh.
Whoa, first roll back. Let's see. Come on, Nat. Wait, no, not Nat 20. Nat 100. Come on.
That's
Nat 100.
Net 100.
106.
Yeah, you actually did work on his plane one time, and he's like, he actually was impressed by your repair skills. Sadly, though, this was like the day before he got shot down, though. So
Womp
That's
womp.
what
You
happens
know.
when you mess with Canadians.
But at least you did actually meet him, though, so that was cool. All right,
The meeting was very good. He was very, very courageous
All right.
man.
it's going to take you 3 hours from New York to get to Harvard. Though you can make a dexterity roll to see for driving to see if you can get there a little faster.
Am I driving? I assume I'm driving.
Who's got the
no.
highest dexterity?
Well, that would be me.
Hey.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't trust
roll,
any of you
yeah,
behind the
Nadia, roll
wheel. I
dexterity.
drive.
I'll drive.
I
You
get in the
drive?
driver's
I
seat.
don't know if I
No,
trust
no,
the.
no.
I don't
Wait,
think
wait.
I trust the Germans to
It's a
drive
joke.
an
It's a
automobile.
joke. I get in the driver's seat. Do
Uh-oh.
not understand this. Someone else drive. I get out.
I know how to build this machine. I know how to take down this machine. I know all about the machine except for how to drive the machine.
Yeah.
I just got my driver's license yesterday, so let's go.
Really?
Yo!
Whoa!
Early American roads, December
Let's
driving
go!
conditions in
I got
Massachusetts.
license earlier than you, Nadia.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, not gonna lie.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah, exactly.
Roads, who needs these roads? These roads are pitiful. Roads in Germany are where it's at.
Do you want me to
All
roll
right,
for
I
this?
so-
booked train ticket.
Anyways, Nadia, roll dexterity for driving because you guys want to go to Harvard, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Should I
hold on.
roll for to add
That's,
advantage?
That's just help action.
A 21.
All right, you successfully drive the car. It's a little
Over a
tricky
cliff.
through the- No, you succeed. And you drive the car.
Believe me, I would be well enough to get out of the car while it went over the cliff. Bye, guys.
There was a roof the whole time.
Yay!
Dive out the side.
Well, technically, if that happened, you know,
Why
roll
is the
dexterity.
road jumping out of the car?
All
Why
right,
aren't you following?
I'd be fun.
all right. So you successfully drive through the wintry roads across New York, and you guys get to Harvard. You get there actually like a half hour early because of Nadia's good driving skills. Because due to Nadia's background, she has experience operating vehicles.
Sure, I do.
So you guys arrive at Harvard. It's a very prestigious university, famous for their academic studies.
There's
Are-
nothing compared to German universities.
we-
When
Going to
Ugh.
stick out like a sore thumb because we have 2 non-humanoids with us.
No, I'm not. You're not going to stand out and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I think a lot of Raptor's character is going to stand out a bit because he's wearing this very stereotypical Russian outfit.
I do
course
not
the
know why
Russian-
Cossack stands out in middle of America.
Athena,
Mostly ev-
I think we should probably take him shopping before we leave.
I agree with you as well. I think his gob is a little eccentric.
A little red.
A little red, yes, quite red. And also a little eccentric.
skin. The red is my skin.
But your coat does not need to match your face.
Wow, that's
My
that's
coat
below the
is
belt
off-white.
Mando.
It is dirty. It is filthy. It has blood all over it. You don't need to have a red coat with your red face.
Red, I watched it a day ago.
Besides, the Americans don't like red coats for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they don't like the red coats.
Historically,
it's
we have not gotten
Off-white.
along.
It is
I mean, the
off-white.
first red scare did canonically happen.
It is off-white. It is snow camouflage.
You have blood on your coat. You need to change.
I use gun, not sword, to kill cultists. And I'm just
There
shouting this
are
out.
blood
I'm
spatters
shouting
All right.
this
all
While
over
these
your
two
coat.
are while these two are fighting, the 3 of us that are not are walking our way around.
Where are you
We're muted.
going, Layla? Where are you going? You're the one who suggested that we shop for the red man. Where's you going?
Have I
All
been
right.
here before? Do I know where the
So back to
library
the
is?
topic, guys. What do you guys want to do at Harvard? It's a really big campus, full of very
Who are we looking for again? Sorry.
You're looking
We're looking for the
Miriam-
library.
Miriam Apright, librarian at Harvard University Library.
All right. So what? Chris.
Do I know where the library is? Have I
Yeah.
been
Roll
there
me
before?
navigation survival, correct?
What was that?
Navigation would be survival, correct?
I believe so.
Probably, yeah. That sounds about right.
So yeah, roll me survival to see if you can navigate. I mean, you're an
Yeah.
academic, so you know your way around a college campus.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Hmm.
No.
Vlad,
get?
have you been to one of these
I
universities before?
Rolled a 6 to go with my plus. I rolled a 10.
You do not find it.
I will. I
Looks
will
like
go up
Harvard
to
renovated, so you don't know
to the
what it is.
closest person that I believe is at this establishment, and I will just ask them, where is un library?
All right, roll me persuasion.
Oh
Guys, I
no!
gotta make you work for it somehow. Okay, I'm not
If-
gonna give
if
you
not-
free candy.
If you can't get this, Mando, I'm willing to roll a perception because I'm sure I could figure
My
it out.
persuasion is -1. Let's see how this
Well,
goes.
Hold on. I would like to give her. Don't roll. No, it's gonna give you guidance.
Too late.
Oh, I need to grab my
Too
character
late.
sheet. What that?
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you don't know where it is either.
Can I?
No,
roll
I was
either
asking
a-
someone, but I guess they didn't know.
Try to ask
Okay.
someone, but they're like too busy prepping for their latest exam, so they just flat out ignore you in a very rude way.
Aggressively
I-
German.
I have a +3 for persuasion, so can I ask someone?
Yes, of course. Roll for it.
What do you mean you don't know what these people are? You should tell me. You live here. You study here. Are you stupid?
That's a 15.
You succeed, and mainly you talk to this essentially half elf, this male half elf, and he's like, "Well, what do you ask him?"
Excuse me, sir. Where would the library be located on campus?
Oh, he's like, "Yeah, you got to go down, make a left, then a right. The library should be there."
Down, left, then make a right. Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome.
Why
Have a good
did you?
meal.
Why did you walk? I asked this nice person exactly same question, and they ignored me. It's because you have beautiful face, and I am just.
It's because
well,
it's because it
it's
sounds like you're yelling at them.
I am not yelling. This is my normal voice.
Well, most people
You
find
need to
German
work on
language to
personality.
turn it off because of the
Personality. At least I'm not a red hobo.
Ooh.
I am not homeless. I am not
You
homeless.
look
I am
The
nomad.
jacket makes you look homeless with the weird fuzzy hat.
I'm just looking at like my really nice.
As they're arguing
really
again, I am sneaking off and heading.
I am being
I'm
very
leading the
nice.
charge.
I
down
don't
to the library.
understand. This is my nice voice.
You need room for improvement. But anyways,
Uh,
all right. So useful. All right. So you walk to the library and you open, and it is open. Nadia. So-
Would we know what Miriam looks like? Had we
No,
seen
you do
it
not know
from-
what she looks like. You just gotta ask
Okay.
her name. You know she works here. You know her name. You just don't know what she looks like. There was no picture in the official letter.
And these librarians aren't wearing name tags.
Yeah, they are wearing name tags and stuff.
So could because I don't want to ask because I don't want to scare her off. Can I kind of browse around and
Roll
check out-
perception.
okay?
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I have one question.
Somebody grab her. Somebody grab her.
She
Auto
looks-
grab her. You're the biggest one.
What?
Auto grab
Excuse me.
her. Grab her.
No, I don't want the crazy to spread.
No. Okay. Athena.
Mein Fräulein. Excuse me.
Athena.
Athena, I think I saw engineering students
Library
walk that
voices.
way. Let us
Oh,
go talk to
engineer-
them.
Shh. We're trying to. Let's not try
Oh,
to
Is this
give
a
away
stealth?
our position. Yes, it's stealth.
Oh,
mission.
stealth. Oh, okay. Okay,
What am I
I understand.
rolling?
I understand.
Uh,
I'll go over in the corner.
Or perception, correct?
Yeah, it's perception.
Okay. Be a 21, baby.
You succeed, and you see
Nice.
Miriam right in front of you in the main desk, and basically she's reading how to invest in stocks for dummies because this is the 1920s.
Oh no.
So
That's
it's-
really
the
good
stock market
for-
is on the rise.
Who has very high charisma?
I got a 12.
Well,
Hey, me too.
me too.
Mine charisma is -1.
You know what? I vote that we send Lurkin over.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mando might be a little too Karen. I'm not gonna lie.
I think the 5 of us should be stand up and let our leader here speak.
Very well. Let me see. Now, what exactly? We wanted to ask this nice person about the information that our good friend was searching for.
All right, so
Continue.
Lurkin, you gotta. All right, so you gotta like say you go up to Miriam and you gotta like talk to her. You know.
Sweet talker.
Okay.
Use your suave words on
So-
the Fräulein.
Lurkin, as you go up, you see
I have
essentially a
suave words.
middle-aged female halfling woman. She's actually wearing shoes, and she's wearing a relatively conservative, dress outfit.
Is there a wedding ring?
Oh no! How much sweet talking do you want? Oh no!
You need to lay
There's no ring.
what is the phrase? The lead on sweet, or is that the phrase? Is that the phrase that you Americans
there
use?
is no ring on Miriam's finger, so take that as you will.
Ah, excellent. Alrighty, I will kind of amble up to Miriam and be like, excuse me, miss. Would you be like look down at my notebook, Miriam Atwright?
I gain, my good sir. How may I help you?
Oh, very good. I'm Valton. I'm a private investigator. I'm working on the behalf of one. I'm terribly sorry. One Mr. Elias, I believe you've come to make the acquaintance of via correspondence.
Oh yes, Mr. Elias. He wanted me to mail him a book from the Harvard Library, but I told him it wasn't a bill. It went missing for some reason, and I couldn't find it. How is Elias doing?
Unfortunately, as of late, he has passed from this mortal coil.
Oh, that's horrible. He was actually like a very nice guy. I mean, I didn't see him in person, but he seemed like a nice guy. I read some of his works.
Oh, I and a few of his compatriots are here to wrap up some of his last affairs on this mortal plane, and we're just doing a fair bit of investigating. You wouldn't happen to have offhand the names of those volumes that he was looking for?
Well, actually, he only wanted one specific book in particular. It was called Africa's Evil Sects, which was basically a list of African cults.
Africans.
Did we laugh at that? Somebody laugh at that.
Africans.
Athena laughed at that because
African-
she thought that it was sex instead of the other word, and I was she
No,
just
sex.
giggled.
That's sex. You know,
My
like,
apologies.
I left
Okay.
too, but I was on mute.
I must apologize for some of my compatriots. It has been a long drive here from New York. I still am knocking off a part of the frost. Do you happen to know what his interest was in said book?
He basically was doing research as he believed that the Carl expedition may have been murdered. He theorized that the Carl expedition may have been murdered by a specific African cult in Kenya. And contrasted to the official report of being eaten by gnolls.
Well, that
I
would
told
make
you,
sense.
Gnolls not kill them.
Gnolls have been known to be opportunists, but
Yes,
And-
but
I'm sorry. Please go on.
yes, there's also been theories of strange supernatural phenomenon here. So I'm a little skeptical of Elias's accusation, but I guess there is some room for that because there have been a lot of encounters with supernatural forces in the interior of Africa. There's been also been reports of groups fighting monsters, and those monsters attack settlers and stuff.
Oh my! Got him sitting there like, oh my! Quite the spicy detail. Tell me, do you buy into this? Do you give this any truck?
A little bit, not much, to be honest.
Surely a learned person like you, is there anything else you could tell us about potential books? Like you said that this volume was not available amongst your stacks. Do you know when the last time it was taken out of?
It was taken out around. I gotta go through my logbook, and she goes through the logbook, and she goes through the log, and she says it was taken out around December 31st, which was Christmas Day, which we have off on campus. It seems like someone broke into the university and just stole that one thing, which we were all confused about because there were a lot more valuable books and artifacts that were of greater value. So we don't know why the perpetrator stole this specific book that was non-magical, by the way.
Oh, there's nothing more magical than the written word. It possesses the power to inform, delude, or ensnare, as well as any sorcery can. Is there on record anyone else who was interested in said volume? Perhaps had checked it out beforehand?
Not really. It was stolen, so no one filed a withdrawal request. Maybe you have anyone who know? You know anyone who any contacts in like shipping or anything? Maybe you can find an additional copy.
I could check. It would be kind of like look back at the group, like give a half shrug, like turn back around immediately, very suave, like I will check. Very good.
Vlad, why is he looking at us and shrugging? I don't understand what he means by that gesture.
I don't care. More worried about statement of someone get book. Either they know book or they watching Elias for longer, meaning they may be watching now.
But also, I'm very confused because she said they celebrated Christmas on the 31st. I thought that was New Year's.
Americans are weird. Americans are weird and alcohol deprived.
This is true. They do not
fair.
have the good
What about
alcohol. I was very, very
Germany,
confused.
though?
Excuse me?
What about Oktoberfest? Germans get hammered.
And that is all of September.
Mostly September.
Yeah, it starts September 15th, 14th? September, it starts sometime in September. I don't remember because I'm usually too drunk to remember. But sometime in September, but it goes into October. So it's Oktoberfest where we have the good beer. Do you Americans have this watered down beer that tastes like cat pee? Ugh.
I mean, this is
Depends.
prohibition, so we don't even have beer.
Yeah.
Even worse, you Americans don't have any alcohol? Nothing? What is wrong with you? How did we lose to you? Ugh.
Actually,
shotgun.
I do happen to know someone who deals in importing. You ever heard of an Emerson Imports?
Elias mentioned it in his previous
just
letter
about
before
to
the one you received. He was talking about Emerson Imports because he believed they were getting art stuff from Africa. So I would recommend go over there. Maybe they have the book or a copy of it.
Yes, that would be the ideal next place to show. And that's over in New York.
New York.
Another
Glad
3-hour
we're going
drive
back.
through your wonderful January weather.
Well, you guys wanted to go to
I need
Harvard,
to get
so
more.
it's your choice.
Well, have to seek
The
out
cold does not
an
bother me.
answer. Yeah, I know. I'm stuck with like a Furlbog, a Ukrainian, a German, and I'm just sitting in the back seat, just like no internal heating, probably not a sealed passenger
You
compartment.
Americans
Like,
need to get some
I
more
mean,
meat on your bones.
Mando could build a heater, maybe.
That is true. Do you want me to build the heater in the car?
No,
'Cause I
no,
can
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no,
it
no,
would
no.
not. I would
No,
not
no,
take
no,
apart
no,
the
no.
entire
500
engine.
miles
It would
of
just
beer
be
on
a
the wall?
part of the engine. I would just put in the radiator, be water powered, be perfect.
Nope. No.
You're no fun. Where's your sense of humor?
I like to be all in one piece.
I worked on airplanes during all of World War One.
And how did that go for the German?
Did
None
they
of
win?
this. None of the planes that I worked on exploded. Excuse you, Fräulein. Excuse you.
I believe
that
the
go
word was
for?
Let's look
9.
to Red Baron. Did he
Hi.
not get blown out of sky?
It was not because of my craft. It was because he got
The
shot
friendly
down. It
skies.
was his skills as a pilot that failed him, not the machinery.
I doubt.
All right,
Halfling.
Nadia, roll. Amanda, roll me another luck roll to see if your repairs actually did cause the Red Baron to crash and die.
oh,
No.
solving history's mysteries right now. It wasn't to the
How
Canadians.
one German woman killed Manfred von Richthofen.
Let's see.
By
Did the
not
Red Baron
putting enough
die
bolts
because he
in
got
his
outshot, or
cockpit
did he
seat,
die
and
because a
then he
woman
fell out of his
engineer? Let's
airplane.
find out.
Ooh.
53.
Ooh.
Yeah, you basically loosened the bolts a little too loose, and affected the maneuverability, and then you got shot down.
Oh no, so the Red Baron died because of me.
I mean, you
Well, it was
wouldn't
more of
know
a butterfly
that.
effect, but all right.
Isn't that a pizza?
What?
The pizza
Fair.
was named after the famous German. Most of your American things are named after Germans.
Wait,
Just a
I don't know if
reminder.
American pizza was invented in that time. Hang on.
No,
I don't
it
think
was
so. I don't think Red
not
Baron.
for a bit.
Well, if it was created from German. Like most of your vehicles, most of your engineering came from Germans.
Oh, 1976. It wasn't that. All right. So,
Yeah, I
before we
figured that
leave-
wouldn't be a
before-
while.
Before we leave, I look at the halfling and I go, "Halfling, did Elias ever mention
My
another
God.
person who he was exchanging information with?
You know the halfling has a
Someone-
name.
it's
I
Miriam.
do not care enough to listen."
Oof.
Ooh.
He's like, wow, what's that? She's like, okay, well, that's a little rude. Number one. Number two, he said he was going to. He was going to talk to Warren Broussard in Egypt, as he believed that he knew some things.
Warren Broussard is what
Yeah,
you
he's
said?
in Egypt, but he didn't really get back
Tell it
to
for me.
on who he was reporting to. So I don't know for sure. I would recommend that your best option is go to Emerson Imports.
So it's
Well,
another
Making
3 hours
prediction
back.
this Warren Broussard
Yep.
is going to be a problem.
3
All right,
hour
Nadia, you know the drill.
tour,
Roll your
a
dexterity.
3-hour
If you guys wanna
tour.
leave.
Uh-oh.
I can do the artificer check and just make sure that I can maybe put some sort of heating mechanism into the engine. If you
Oh, that'll
want.
be fine.
That's 16.
All right, you do succeed, and you do another 3-hour drive.
A
To New
3
York.
hour
Oh,
tour.
try.
So you get there in 3 hours in New York. Okay, and
Vlad, why do you think the Americans think that this winter is so cold? It's not even. It's like a brisk spring in Germany.
Americans
Peel myself
are
out of the
deep.
back seat, all frozen.
ooh, Jacob, that's pretty nice burn, man. Okay, so
6 months in American prison, best vacation ever had. Americans are weak.
Why did we lose to them then? What is it that we lost to? They are weak, their beer stinks, and they just don't know what they're doing.
you find
Well,
more
I'm
intelligent.
speaking Americans as aggregate. You have these ones in city or pathetic. Then you have ones on frontier that are scary.
That's
Okay,
just true,
so you guys
especially
are
those
back in
Marines.
New York,
Anybody
and-
have press?
Thank you for hating at me, but how is this helpful?
Yeah. Anybody have prestidigitation to fart in his mouth?
Ooh.
Little stink cloud.
Whoa.
Yep.
I do not have the spell prestidigitation. I thought about taking it, and I should have.
It's one of my
Dang it.
favorites.
Don't worry,
Oh,
next long
real
rest you
should've.
can.
All right.
So, do we
All right,
know?
so
Are
3 hour
we given
tour.
almost a map or something to locate this place?
Oh, I
it
have
has-
an
it
We have
has
an
a board-
address. It's in the
It has
notes.
an address on the
Okay.
note
And a phone
So-
number.
and the telephone number. So the address is 648 West 47th Street, New York, New York. Telephone
All right.
is HA 6-3900. So, what do you guys want to do?
Should we call them first to see if somebody's there?
Okay.
I think we just show up.
You think we just show up?
Just
Oh,
show up
see.
and bust down the door.
It's a
What's
business.
that could happen? They try and shoot us.
It's a business. We're there to ask business questions.
Okay. So
Aren't
now
doing
you got to
anything
roll me
wrong.
another drive check to get through the crowded streets of New York. Because it's like
Can we
it's
walk,
like
please?
it's like the afternoon and the roads are crowded.
Can we walk, please? I hate the driving machine. Makes me nauseous.
Machines are the way of the future. You need to embrace the future.
That's 17.
Now you do succeed and you weave through the streets. In a half hour, you reach Emerson Imports. It's a large. It's near the docks, and you smell the salt water in the air, and you see seagulls flying in the sky, and you see a large warehouse of people moving goods in and out of the warehouse. Some are loading it into trucks to be shipped across New York, while others are loading it on boats to be taken across the globe.
Reminds me of time that I spent on boat over here to America. It stinks like fish, like rotten fish.
You're gonna be on a lot of boats for this campaign.
Fantastic.
What? It's a
That's-
world
that
campaign.
would make sense.
Airplanes that don't have enough flight power to get across the
Right, no.
distances of the
That's
oceans.
that. You
Yeah,
are
I
correct.
wasn't
Yeah.
considering it in the moment.
So you guys arrive at Emerson Imports. What the heck do you guys do?
I think we find someone to ask the nearest person. Hey, we're looking to.
Excuse
speak
me,
with
sir.
some-"
Excuse me, sir. You over there carrying the heavy box? Yes, you. And I wave
Roll
down
me
who I see.
Roll me persuasion, Mando.
Oh no.
Oh,
What, you
Peel
guys-
myself out of the car seat. Oh, no.
Oh!
Vatican size.
What'd you get?
I I got a 17. Let's go.
So, Mando, you basically
Yo.
wave down a very muscular half-orc. He's like, yeah, what do you need help with, ma'am?
I would like to see your supervisor, your superior, someone in authority here.
Why do you need to see him? Can you explain?
My friends and I received word that someone here could provide information for us.
Import of literature.
Okay.
Important
Roll me
literature.
persuasion.
Again?
No,
Efficient German diplomacy.
Set of 1.
I rolled a 1 and my persuasion's -1, so it's a 0.
so basically,
I would like
Mando,
to give
your
I would
German
like to
accent
help.
is so thick that the half-orc can't even understand you and stuff. He's like, was that even English? All right, does anyone else want to try to play Mando?
Stepped back into German. Didn't even notice.
I will step forward at this point like, ein Moment, mein Fräulein.
What do you want?
I'm
I'm trying to
terribly
speak to
sorry.
this man.
I'm terribly sorry. Our mechanic is somewhat frazzled. We are working on the behalf of an estate, and we are here to pick up something he ordered. A book by the name. We are looking for a particularly expensive book he ordered. We are looking for a Mr. kind of like squint at my notes for a moment. Kawan. I'm a bit of a thumble tongue. I do not know if I'm getting the name correct.
No, it's Silas and Kwani.
Ah, yes. Oh, it's not.
That's exactly what I said. What is your did you not understand what I was saying?
Not really. Your German was yours too much.
Maybe you should start practicing your English, Athena.
Mine English is as good as your German. It's fine. It's
All right,
good.
so Lurkin, roll me a deception check.
Deception. I can be deceptive. I am full of deceptive. Oh, yes, I could definitely be deceptive. Behold my deceptiveness in all its glory. That would be a 13.
He's like, all right. I guess talk to the boss. Maybe you weren't on the list or something. I know we've been getting a lot of shipments lately, so you can go talk to him.
Terribly sorry for bothering you, sir. You have a nice day.
It's fine. I want to make sure our customers are well acquainted for.
As well you should.
Okay, so you guys go inside the warehouse, and there's a lot of crates, and you see a flight of stairs, and you go up those flight of stairs, and it has Arthur Emerson, CEO of Emerson Imports.
Ooh. I walk up, just amble up, looking all around like this is a most impressive organization you have here. Mr. Emerson,
Still smells
I
like
presume?
fish.
So Emerson opens the door, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I have a good organization. What's your name, my good sir?"
Oh, my name is Vault, and I'm here to discharge the estate of one late Mr. Elias. He was looking for a manuscript before he passed and had left funds to acquire it. And we were pointed at you being the one to have the best chance of getting it. It was, hold up my book and squint, African evil, put my finger on the page and enunciate the words carefully, sects.
Yes, actually,
You
it's
would not
Africa's
believe
evil-
the amount of
No, it's
trouble
actually
you do.
Africa's evil sex. But we actually had the book in our warehouse, but someone named Silas and Kwane bought it.
Oh, my word. That is just kind of look over to the group, kind of shrug like someone already came by and picked it up. Well, that is terribly unfortunate. Said his name was Silas Nkwane.
Yep.
Huh. You wouldn't happen to have any contact information? We were looking to perhaps collaborate
yes,
or
I
purchase
have
the
his
tome from this fine individual.
I have his I don't have his contact information, but I do have his address. He's in Harlem. He runs this antiquity shop called Juju House.
These American names are very odd. Juju?
No. Juju is a nativist belief system. It is a saying for both power and the items that give power. It is a system of various beliefs.
Still
Hey,
very
hey,
very odd
Magic.
name.
Hey, Magic, since I deal in various old tomes and books of potential magical import, would I be familiar with them at all?
With what, Juju or
Yeah, with the Juju House.
Did you live in New York?
Yeah, that's where the shop is.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Do it.
Because you gotta
That's
remember,
going to
it's
be
been like
a
several years.
14.
All right, so you don't remember that much. You know it has a lot of
Okay.
knickknacks and stuff. Some of which are actually
Neck patty whack.
a lot of African knickknacks and stuff in some books. And it's run by Silas and Kwani, and Kwani is like kind of had a weird vibe from him because Kwani was a little bit eccentric, but he did run an honest business, so you kind of ignored his weirdness because he kind of stared at you from the counter as you bought, like he was like staring into your soul like Satan.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah,
You see
also,
from Innsmouth by
out of
chance?
game, Juju magic does exist in this universe.
Perfect.
Yes.
Excellent.
Question for CEO. Does the name Warren Broussard mean anything to you?
No, not really. I mean, Elias was talking. Elias did kind of. Not really. He didn't talk to me about it. I mean, maybe he knows some Egyptian stuff. I know Elias was doing research into like Egyptian stuff because the Carlisle expedition was uncovering Egyptian artifacts before they went to Kenya. But I don't know much or personally.
Did our good friend, the late Mr. Carlisle, leave anything perhaps delivered late or that we could pay for and recover for his estate?
Lurkin, roll me. Like, what do you want to do exactly, Lurkin?
I want to basically see if he left anything, if our good friend left anything on reserve or, something that may have gotten delivered late, or try to like kind of charm my way into seeing like, oh, what
So
sort
do you
of
want to give this
deliveries-
item to Juju House?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to give this item to Juju House, or like, what do you want to do exactly?
Kind of figure out if there's anything left over that we could extract some clues from, or might.
Or magic items we could possibly use, right?
He says, not really. There's nothing. And Kwani hasn't ordered anything in a while, so I can't give you any like late things. And also, Roger didn't order anything either.
I think he means Elias, don't you?
Yeah,
Elias. Elias didn't order any magic items. No, he did not.
Who's this Roger?
That is unfortunate.
So, Mr. CEO, I have an important question. I know you handle imports.
Mm-hmm.
How expensive would it be to acquire a warg?
Why on earth would you want that?
I mean, so he comes over and whispers to you. I'm like, all right, I don't really normally do live animals, but you're gonna have to pay me like a smuggle fee. I know like a back alley. I know like an underground Russian dealer who especially breeds for special Russian wargs.
I asked price, not logistics.
Okay.
Ooh,
Do you want like the cream of the crop? I take it.
Yes. I expect
That
nothing
will
less.
be about 160 gold coins.
All right then. Thank you for that information. I will be coming back when I have appropriated the funds.
So mainly, Arthur Emerson's like, actually, I'm going to do you better. I'm going to give you the coordinates for. Yeah, I'm going to give you. No, he's actually going to be like, no. So he's like, Arthur's like, yeah, come back like tomorrow, and then I'll have that warg.
I'll come back when I'll come back when I have funds. I am currently
All right.
working.
So you pay the 160 gold, correct?
No, I don't have that money on me. I don't have that money on me. I'm just trying to like gather information.
You need the travel money.
I don't want to use the travel money though because this would be. I don't want to use the travel money because I intend to get the mounted combatant feat at some point. So this would be a weapon technically, and I don't want to. And we're not allowed to take from the travel fee for weaponry.
No, it's not. It's not a magic item, so you can't take it if you want.
I still don't feel good taking from the travel fee because
that's fine.
communal.
That's fine. It's fair.
If you write it down as a pack animal, it might.
He wants to earn his warg honestly. Gosh
So-
That's basically it.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well,
I guess we're going to find Mr. Silas and Kwane.
All right. So Nadia, got to roll another dex check.
So we just walk to Harlem.
It's gonna take like a half hour by. It's gonna take like a half hour by foot. You can do 15 minutes by driving.
Yes, but I hate driving machine.
But it's
But you
Driving
think they're
machine
late?
is best is on your legs.
Vladicon is the guy in Vegas who thinks you can walk everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
He
I mean,
might be
you
able
drive.
to.
That's gonna be an 18.
You succeed and you drive.
I'm rolling like this.
Do you want to ride on top of the car? Would that make you feel better?
This
No,
D20
it
will
wouldn't.
always be my D20 from going forward. This
Uh-oh.
baby is just like
So,
rolling.
Amazing.
so, you guys get to Harlem. Raptor, are you really taking the car or are you walking by foot?
No, I begrudgingly take the car.
Oh, don't want to walk by foot, huh?
All right. So, you guys get to Harlem, and it's kind of getting dark. It's like around 5. It's around 5 p.m. And you guys arrive up to the right out park outside Juju House, antiquities and knickknacks.
Ooh. Okay.
All
Should we
right,
go
and also, guys, roll me a luck roll. Someone just make me one luck roll.
What's a
I'll
luck
do it.
roll?
Is that a
Just
20?
roll unmodified D100.
Oh,
Percentile.
62.
Ooh,
Didn't even get to my
Or go by
dice.
highest.
lucky number.
I lost that draw.
What'd you get, Mando?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. I will roll now, though. 43.
All right, so
The luck
These are
of
going to
the
go to dice
Ukrainian.
jail.
But I prefer dice execution whenever they fail me. Just get a big old.
that's a waste of money
Execution.
then. All right, but anyways,
They don't fail me that badly that often.
okay. So you got a 62. So Raptor, it is
Dice-assassination.
actually open, but it's like it has like 1 hour, 1 hour left because it's about to close. It closes at 6 p.m.
should we
Otto,
walk
do you want
in,
to take?
guys?
Otto, do you want
Yeah.
to take point on this
I
one?
just walk. I'm walking through the door. Poof.
Do you want to?
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
no.
here to shop. Is there anybody to assist me?
So mainly the shop is very cramped. It's very dusty. Hang on, I gotta get this. So the shop is very dusty. It seems to be, and it has a bunch of knickknacks. And you see someone behind the register. It's a very old African human male.
Does he have
He's
that
like-
stare?
He has that stare, and he's got like a thick beard. And also, he just
Would you
wakes up
describe
and
him as
shouting.
fishy?
What?
Would you
I
describe
was
it-
not
would you-
shouting. I was speaking in a normal.
Knowing what happens every time someone hesitates, I move forward to talk to Silas.
There
All
you
right.
go.
So, Mando, you gotta roll me a stealth check to see if you're. Let's see if you're trying to be quiet or not.
Why? I didn't yell. I just opened the door and said, "Is there anybody here to help?" Okay.
I mean, you're German. It's assumed that you're going to be screaming.
Use the conversational German voice.
That is a natural
Mando,
one.
if you want to be quiet, you say my character speaks quietly. Okay, that's what I would recommend. Okay?
I rolled it that one, so it doesn't matter anyway. I walk in just yelling, "Hello, is there anyone here who can help me? Me and my compatriots are wanting to purchase an item."
So mainly, you scream so loud that mainly the objects in the store are starting to vibrate like a mini earthquake. Silas like gets up. And he's like, what is wrong with you? All right, I will get there.
To be fair, she is an engine mechanic. Those things are loud.
Loud, so I've lost a little bit of my hearing. My apologies.
You could just use lesser restoration to fix your hearing issues.
Not
Don't
service
touch that.
related.
That one wasn't even me.
All right, so
Otto, would you
So-
like to take this one?
So yes.
Hello?
So, hello, Silas, is it?
yes, it is. What's your name, good sir?
Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Otto Biggin. I work over at Lost Literature. We deal with rare books. Anyways, if you need rare books, come talk to me. I heard you have a rare book I might be interested in. I heard you.
What is
picked
that
up,
book exactly?
A book about some African sex.
Like what sex? That's a bit vague.
Evil ones.
I'm sorry, so I don't have that.
Well, you see, I went to go pick it up, and I was told that you were in fact the one that signed for it.
Well, actually, I sold it to another person.
Where's there all these
Can I-
Americans
can I-
selling everything immediately?
Can I see if I buy that? Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, roll. It's gonna be all right. Roll me insight.
book dealing.
Can I give him the help action
that is-
since I'm proficient in insight as well?
Ooh.
Give him advantage.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, well, that's already 19 plus 6.
All right, so you know
okay.
he's not being.
I mean, you can always get a nat 20.
Inquani's
I
not
didn't.
being
Eh?
honest, but you don't know where he put the book. Honestly,
I mean, do I believe he sold it, or do I think he still has it?
you believe that you rolled a 19, correct?
I rolled a 19 plus 6. I rolled a 25.
So yeah, you realize he's lying straight to your face, but you don't know exactly where he put it because you can't find it on the shelves. So you're a little confused.
Otto, is he lying?
Yeah, I don't.
Otto, do you want me to use the German interrogation methods?
No, I got this. I'm really in the.
I take
I'm in the
out,
need
I
for
take
this
out my
book.
service revolver and I set it on the counter and I go.
No, that's not
No,
necessary.
no, we don't need to. No, put that away. Put it away. There are better ways of intimidation
I
other
am
than
fed up
this.
of going from
Magic
town to
Man.
town to town
Yeah.
to town.
While everybody's involved in this, can I do a perception check of just kind of checking around, seeing
Roll
if I see
for it.
anything insightful? Okay. thank you.
Secret mission.
Oh baby, what's a 19 plus 3?
Ooh.
22.
22.
Like a
All right,
shadow
so
in the
you
night.
do know that there's a bunch of knickknacks and stuff, and also you do kind of notice that there is some sort of there's something underneath the rug you're currently standing on.
Okay. And would I notice this stuff because of my past? Like,
Yeah, you know for a fact that like you know in your past you've been fighting these people, and they often have like trapped secret doors and stuff.
okay, I'm gonna go next to sorry Bob, is it Belton?
Bolton, of course.
And whisper in his ear, "There's something under the rug," and then be like, "Shh, don't say anything."
What's the line of sight between the rug and the counter that everyone's currently like talking
It's
at?
about like within 10 feet. And Kwani does have line of sight on the rug. 'Cause
Mhm.
You're like right in front of him.
What if we put Otto in front of him?
Yeah, what if I'm standing directly in front
You got to
of
roll
him?
me a deception check.
Can
I
I?
mean, I've
No,
still-
Otto doesn't know
gun out
yet.
and I'm
Otto
threatening
doesn't
the
know
man.
yet.
Oh, that's
though.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Fair.
wouldn't know.
I'm,
so you can't
I've
do
also
that.
got a gun out and I'm threatening the man. Like how?
Also,
Oh,
it's okay. We don't need to resort to violence yet. It is an
My
option,
word.
but not
Fine,
yet. We don't even know if this man is lying to us yet.
Maybe you
Otto
guys
said
should
he
take.
lied.
Maybe you guys
Otto
should take
said
it
he lied.
outside. Maybe you guys should take it outside like real men and just fight with your fists.
I mean, he's an old man and stuff.
this
Like, he's in his,
We
like,
don't
60s.
even know.
Hey,
All we know
everybody,
is
you're all-
Layla spoken to his ear. We don't know why are you bringing out your gun? Why are you wanting to shoot up
Yeah,
this
I
nice
had
library?
my gun out first because he's lying. Someone stole the other book. We
We
asked where
don't
this
know
book is,
that!
and
Wait,
he's
wait,
lying.
Raptor,
No, we
Raptor,
did.
Raptor.
No,
So
so
quick,
at the library, we know that someone stole that book because they mentioned it was stolen. We go to get this book, and he's taken it. We ask him about it, and he said he sold it. I asked Otto, is he lying? Chris said yes. In character, Chris said yes.
I
So
did.
we know someone's stolen the book. We know he's lying about having this book. I'm fed up of having to drive everywhere, so either this man tells me what's going on, or I start making him resemble Swiss cheese.
Well, probably
Possession.
Swiss, but all right.
Well, hold on. Let me try this. Instead of violence, let's try the business way. Is there a price for this book?
See, lad, there are diplomatic ways to resolve the violence that we don't need to make the man into Swiss cheese.
I'm using American diplomacy. Use your superior firepower.
Gunboat.
So, and
diplomacy.
Kwani realizes that you kind of saw through his eye. So he's like, He starts thinking, I may depart with this book. How much I will.
So he
depart
does
with it.
have the book. Now this would have been the time to threaten
So
him. Now that we
Kwani-
know
Yeah,
that he
Mando,
has the
let
book.
man
What if
speak,
he was
man.
lying? Because Otto said he was lying.
No, but Chris rolled the insight check and he succeeded. He rolled like a 26 on insight.
And then I asked, is he lying?
Yeah, and I said yes, but it's okay, everybody. We're moving forward.
Now that
Let
the
the Americans speak.
Well,
Yeah.
that they're
Sorry.
doing
Sorry,
business,
guys.
I'm going to try to move between the
Yes.
front desk and Layla, kind of like block line of sight.
And
Just grab a book off the shelf and just be utterly invested in it.
How
I
big
can't-
is this rug, Magic Man?
it's about like 15 by 10 feet. It's a very thick rug.
So I couldn't like kick it to
No,
where
you would
it
have to
would
lift it
show-
with your hands.
hands. Okay.
Also, Klein's right in front of you. He would get really upset. So you're kind of really torn about whether to try to get the book from him, or try to go into that where that trap door goes. So you're all kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place.
We could knock him out.
We could try to do this diplomatically.
Excuse
Violence
me,
can always be
everybody.
done after.
Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Otto, do you have pray chance just 1 second? I'd like to speak to you just for a moment.
Pardon me for a moment, Silas.
All right. Hey, German and red face. Be on your best behavior. Be nice. All right.
Wow.
I'm cursing Ukrainian, and I holster my pistol. Do you have deck of cards? I ask the shopkeep.
Otto.
Yeah.
And I relate to Otto what I told Belton, that there is something strange under the rug here.
Well,
You whisper it, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. He's allowed to have his rug secrets. I know
No,
what
no,
may
no,
be down
no,
there.
no, Otto. We need to figure this out. We need to see what's going on. I'm telling you.
Well, we can try to get the book diplomatically first before we start going head first into.
Yes, no, I agree.
adventure.
Let's get the book, but there's a chance we may need to distract him after getting this book so we can see what's going on under here.
I don't understand, but okay.
Okay.
Also, out of character, if he's hidden the book somewhere, he'll have to go get it, giving you the chance to go into
That's
the
true.
rug. And,
That's true.
yeah, and then,
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
make it quick though.
But we're not meta playing. We're not meta. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not suggesting this as
Tabletop.
Vladicon, I'm suggesting this as a fellow player.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
also, I guess architect or engineer brain here. Would I be able to do, I guess, an investigation check to see what maybe the schematics of the building are, to see like where
Yeah.
a possible tunnel underneath
Yeah, you can roll
would
for that. Roll
lead to?
perception.
I don't know, though. Only the top 3 know about it. We have them include in. We're fucking around with the shopkeep.
Yeah.
That is true.
We're the cool kids.
Operation Distraction.
All right, and I
These
release
three.
Otto. Otto, you may go back.
Oh, you release me.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
15 too.
Aw.
All right, so what do you guys do? You gotta give me a plan here.
So I'm going back up to Silas. Silas, did you come up with the price on this book?
I mean, I did have a. So, all right. Well, there was one buyer, anonymous buyer, who really wanted this book. But I will give you the book because his rate was low. I will give you the book for 270 gold coins.
Now, I
Are you gonna
know
blow
that's
Otto
at
with
least
that too?
double. Yeah. Please. I know you can do better than that.
Roll me persuasion to try to get the price down.
Won't haggle.
Well, that's how
That is a
works, you're
15.
persuading the guy. What'd you guys want?
15.
He's like, I can do 216.
200.
Listen, I'm a
Get it
shopkeep.
down to 200.
I work. I understand that you need to get, a little bit for yourself. Got to keep the shop going. But we both know that's kind of a bullshit price.
Well, there's an anonymous buyer and stuff, and I have to charge a little.
Yeah,
higher
but you said
than
his
an
price
anonymous
was
Really,
low.
there's-
That's not. I mean, this feels like a jump.
buyer.
Also, if there is other buyer, prove it. What is his
You
name?
understand? I work at
It's
a rare
anonymous.
bookstore.
How about I
just
come
have
up
the
to the
closest company.
counter and I lean over and bat my big brown eyes and go, "You sure there's nothing better you can do on that pricing?"
Roll me
Oh
persuasion.
no. Weaponized it.
I rolled a nat 20. So
So he's like, well,
Weaponized adorable.
now that you mention it, you graceful lady such as yourself, I can do 200 and how about 220?
my.
That
How
sounds
about
about right.
200 even?
No. The man has
Otto,
got to
be
live.
quiet.
He's got to have
Be
his
quiet, Otto.
shop.
I kick Otto in the knee
Roll
really
the
gently.
head.
What
It's a
am I
D20
rolling
plus
for?
strength.
A 10.
Otto, what's your armor class?
It is a 15. Well, Bob.
So Nadia, you do miss his leg, so
I slip a little.
you want to slap
She
him?
probably accidentally kicked me or something.
Did you say 220?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do 220. We'll do 220.
All right. I will get
Roll
that.
check.
Can I have a itemized receipt for that, please?
Yes,
Yes,
I
that
will
will
give
be
you the
necessary.
receipt. All right,
Who
I will
wrote
go
the
get
book?
it. It was in my safe in the back of my bedroom, so I will
Oh,
be right
geez.
back. So he goes.
I would like to
Connie goes
follow
back
him.
to his bedroom. What?
Okay.
I would like to follow him because I do not trust this man.
No, I grab Red by the back of his shirt and pull him back.
But he actually makes a good point.
No.
Like, do you really?
Quiet, guys. There's
Okay, fine. I'll
Hey,
wait by door. I'll wait by. I'll
hey,
wait by front
Hey,
door.
we only
I'll
got a
wait
few
by
minutes.
front door.
Hey, we want to go for lunch. There's something under the rug, so we need to work diligently just to lift it up to look. So, Otto, can you kind of stand in the guy's viewpoint when he comes back? Red, you too.
I can distract him. I can go
Belton,
distract
you
him.
and I and Athena, let's lift up the rug and see what we got under here.
All right. So the rug is light enough that you guys can lift it, and Mando and Nadia can automatically lift it, and it seems to be some sort of small hatch. The hatch is made out of metal, and it is locked. It seems to me. It seems. What do you guys? Mando, roll me a investigation check to see what kind of what.
Somebody better have minor illusion
Hey,
ready to go.
Oh no.
18.
I mean, as they're doing that, I would
Yeah.
like to follow the man and go.
Are you sure you want to do
You
that?
do not have gun in safe, correct?
No,
Just
oh
like
my
just basically
God.
trying to
So,
bother
look
him.
at
Give
him
as
him
much as I
money.
can.
like-
Relax.
Wait, why are you following me? Can you please stay outside? You can just watch me from my. I'll keep the door open.
I'm gonna have to get a
Just
leash for
distract
our,
him,
our
and they
Russian.
can mess with the hatch. If I
Ukrainian.
distract them, then they can mess with the
All
rug.
right. So look, I will get you the book. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a simple old man.
I am not trying to hurt you, but you lied to us. There are suspicious things. A friend of mine was
Otto,
murdered.
go get your
I would like to-
Ukrainian.
It's not my
Yeah,
Ukrainian.
and I basically just start like running through a list of like bullshit to just like keep him distracted so he can't look at them.
Roll
while
me
they mess with the rug.
intimidation.
Oh no!
I like this plan. I have proficiency in that. My charisma's good because I'm a
Look,
paladin.
guys, I'm a
Slavicness.
I believe that dice rolls and results determine the story, not a specific plot or narrative.
I've got a +4 to this, and I'm using my good dice. That is a 11 in total. How many people do I have within 30 feet of me?
Those are your good dice?
You have about like everyone else. Like they haven't
Every
opened the
good
door
dice
yet.
stays.
I'm gonna pop my
Push.
my hobgoblin ability to buff that to a 15.
All right.
Ah!
So what do you describe it how you do this?
I'm just like up in his face, just being like, I do not trust you. You lied to us. A friend of mine was killed, and just basically trying to distract him and accusing him of having a gun in the safe long enough for them to mess around with the rug.
Okay. All right. So
Hey,
as you
real
guys
quick,
do
if I
this,
could, I was gonna say while he's distracted, because we want me to block up space as well, I'm gonna use my disguise, my furbolg disguise self to make myself like 3 feet bigger.
okay, you do that. I'm not really sure why, but
Just for blocking the hallway appearances.
Take
Okay.
up
To help
more
block
space.
the
So,
view.
okay,
Making
guys, you
more
have the
space.
hatch now. It's made out of metal and it is locked, and you don't have the key. What do you guys do?
Can I? Does anybody have detect magic?
Don't you have thieves' tools?
I do, but I don't want if it's
I mean, you can
magic.
roll an
I have
Arcana
detect
check to see if it's
magic. I will
magical.
cast detect magic.
Oh, guys,
Is
you
there
guys
magic?
roll Arcana checks because how I roll it is that Arcana checks are like magical radar. So
Okay.
you can decide, you can determine something is magical, but you don't know what that magic specifically is. Like you know that magic sword
Oh.
is magical, but you don't know the properties of that magical sword.
I would like to
Mando
check for.
has
Tra-
detect
I would
magic.
like to. I would like to check for traps.
Well, first you got to see the on the door.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any traps on the door.
Roll perception.
That's a 16.
There are no traps on the door.
Okay.
All right, Amanda, what do you want to do? Or, like,
Detect
who wants-
magic.
You cast detect
I just
magic.
checked it. Detect magic is a 10-minute casting time because it's a ritual.
Yeah,
that's true.
Amanda, I would recommend for the sake of like trying to see if it's magical while Kwani's in the back. Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
'Cause like I said, it's magical radar.
And I have thieves' tool, Athena. I
Pick a
can
good
break
dice.
21.
All right.
in.
See,
There's
the
no
good one.
magic on the door. It's just a normal metal one.
Is there a lock? Is it like a
Yeah, there's
hanging
a lock.
lock? Can I
It's a
try
key lock.
to open the lock?
All right. Yes, and since you have thieves tools, you have advantage because how I rule it is that everyone can unlock doors if with sleight of hand, but thieves with thieves tools get advantage on it. So Nadia, you have advantage on this roll because you have thieves
Can I-
tools.
Can I also give her guidance?
Yeah, that my
Perfect.
rules is written. You can do that. Guidance is a
what-
really good spell.
Oh
It
yeah.
is. It's fantastic.
Is that dexterity? I think, right?
Yes.
Or yeah. Okay.
And then add a D4 to your roll for the guidance.
Okay. And I roll twice because I have advantage.
Yes.
Okay. So the first roll is going to be 18 plus 4, so that's 22. And then the second roll. Oh yeah, no, that's 5 plus 4. 9. So 22.
All right. So you open the door. How do you unlock it? You use a paperclip or something?
Yeah, whatever. Something I got in my pocket.
You use a paperclip. You shimmy the lock. And
Thieves'
opens
tools.
it, and it reveals to be a flight of downward-facing stairs. And it seems to be like a basement entry point.
Maybe
Thieves'
listen.
tools.
He's coming back shortly. Maybe what we should do is wait till the shop is closed, break in, and then go down the stairs.
You really want to try and sneak in with us?
Yeah, Mando
Quiet.
Shine's gonna alert the entire police precinct of Harlem. Things are shouting.
That's true.
Well, the other option is we start dealing with Silas and you guys go in, and I would like to avoid having to trigger the Innsmouth boss fight.
And I
feel
would
when
like
he
to
says
avoid
dealing
splitting the
with
party.
Silas, he means pistol
So, guys,
whipping.
what's your plan?
Should we pistol whip him?
I mean,
No.
I'm still distracting him because I've been told to be good and don't use guns, so my hands are off my guns.
Am I
So-
being? I just want to make sure I heard your plan was pistol whip the old guy.
Yes. I say
How about
what do
Is
we
it
have? Like
default?
an hour before he's supposed to close, Magic
Yes.
Man? Yeah.
Just don't
We can-
leave. Just don't relock the door. Don't relock the hatch.
So I'm going to close it, put the rug back over as if it
What?
wasn't disturbed. We'll
Mhm.
come back once he's closed.
Oh, I would have relatched that in case he goes there before he leaves.
Maybe he's an old guy. Maybe he forgets.
All right. So you got Kwane comes back with the book, and he does not notice anything really.
Oh, thank you, dear sir.
So he's like, "Here is your book, my good sirs. You give money first, and I'll give you it."
Okay, I hand over the 220 in gold.
All right. You give him the bag of gold. He gives you the book. He's like, "All right, have a good day. Pleasure doing business with you."
I hand the
Before we
book over
go-
to Otto to take because I'll dog ear it. So
Villainy.
Before we go, does the name Warren Broussard or Jackson Elias
In my
mean anything
jacket.
to you?
My big book pocket.
Not really. Not to my knowledge. He never showed up here. I
Okay.
never
And
seen
then
him in
Warren
my
Broussard?
life. No.
Okay, so he doesn't know Warren Broussard or Elias.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Can I roll an insight check to see if
Yes,
he's
you
lying?
can roll an insight check.
Sir, I have a question, an additional question, if you don't mind humoring me. Where amongst this neighborhood would be a good place to grab a, cocktail, a evening drink?
Oh, well, there is a speakeasy near the outskirts of Harlem. It's called the Great Gatsby. But I also do recommend there's this new fast food joint that's opened up near there. It's called White Castle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sounds like something I crave.
No, White Castle.
Boom
actually-
Castle?
No, White Castle didn't exist in the 1920s. Look it up.
Oh yeah.
I believe it.
Now you can get clogged arteries for your character in D&D.
Yeah, no, Coca-Cola is like from the late 1800s, if I remember
Yes,
right. Or am I
Coca-Cola
thinking-
doesn't exist.
Yeah, no,
So
Coca-Cola,
yeah, it's one of the ones.
based.
Don't worry, the Great Gatsby has more.
We
better
talked about this
liquor. You're
last
less
time.
likely to get alcohol poisoning and stuff like the other ones who put like radiator fluid into the alcohol drinks.
What's wrong with the radiator fluid? It helps the machine run. It should help us run.
It'll
There
help you
was
run all right.
There was one of the things Nadia said on the last episode. She goes, okay, before we leave New York, cocaine.
I mean, you can buy cocaine if you want. I will allow that.
I have a toothache.
Cocaine.
Do you by
Cocaine was
chance,
outlawed
what
at
was
this
cocaine
time.
called back then? What was the nicknames for
It was
cocaine?
called cocaine. You could find it in laudanum, tooth. It was in a lot of medications before the FDA really came down. A lot of generic painkillers were just cocaina.
But there had to be
The
something
Federal
that was
Disappointment
called
Administration.
underground during the 20s, right?
No, it was completely legal.
White
Yeah.
snow.
Really?
Oh,
I thought cocaine was
Alcohol
illegal.
bad, cocaine perfectly fine. Welcome to
yeah,
America.
Sir, would you by chance know where we might be able to purchase some, as they call it, the white snow?
Layla, why,
Yes,
why are you
pow-pow.
using these phrases?
Roll
Little
me
Don't
pow-pow.
understand.
Huh?
She's
Roll me
British.
persuasion.
Vlad, what is she referring to with the white snow?
I'm assuming some kind of illegal illicit material. She's British. Ignore her.
What? She's a busy woman.
That's-
She needs some relief and stuff. If she has to
We don't know what these words are.
I don't care. The
Cocaine does
Germans
exist in
wanted
Germany, you know.
I was just wondering. I wouldn't know what white snow. It's
You
just
wouldn't-
called the cocaine.
Athena, let me tell you, out of anybody in our party, you should not be the one to try it.
Yeah, she's. Her
Oh,
type's
why is
over
that?
9,000, so I'm not gonna lie.
Base boosted
If
German.
she's talking
where-
about some kind of
By
stimulant,
chance,
I
do you
imagine.
know where I could potentially locate some? And I
Um,
bat my eyes again.
roll me
Secret
persuasion.
weapon.
I did. I rolled. It's 22.
Yeah, I know this dealer. He's like right across the street in the alleyway. He should be available at this time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What? I
sir.
do allow illegal substances in my game. Now I don't
No,
condone
I-
the consumption of illegal substances in real life, but
No, I googled. Did World War I Germany drug their soldiers? Because they did in World War II.
Yeah.
Apparently, most countries would prescribe cocaine to their soldiers.
Yeah, it was a common toothache cure.
and also to help them get through the brutality because energy fix.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that was the
Also,
morphine.
they're
The
doing it a
morphine was
lot
helping them get
now
through
in
the pain.
Germany in this time because Weimar Republic.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I had an adventure plan for Weimar Republic, but it was a little too. I think it was a little too
Spicy.
for content.
Yeah,
But otherwise, but besides, I'm getting off track. So Nadia,
Peggy 18.
there's a dealer across the street in an alleyway who sells relatively good cocaine.
Where's the alleyways?
Okay. Well, are we finished here, guys? I assume.
Sounds
Shall we?
good.
Shall we go get a bite to eat?
Silas, thank you, sir.
Fold
Thank
up the
you.
book.
Oh, that's sweet.
Fold up the book I was looking at. Be like, of course. I don't think I can learn anything more about tantric rituals. Throw it back into the bookshelf.
Well, Satan does exist. So,
Uh,
All right.
Sanko.
We head outside, and I'll be like, just a moment, my dear friends. I have some business to to attend to across the street. I will be right back.
all right. So Nadia, you go across the street. Roll me perception, because it is dark.
That's a 16.
All right. You see a dealer. It looks like he's actually a gnome drug dealer. He's got a thick overcoat that barely fits his short body. He's like, and you see him. What do you do?
I walk up to him and say, "Good evening, good sir. I was told that you might have something I am looking to purchase."
Ooh.
Yes. You want some of those viceful substances? That is correct.
Yes. What by chance would you have on yourself to sell?
So basically, the halfling
she's a cop.
reveals his overcoat. Fortunately, he's wearing clothes. He's wearing clothes underneath his jacket. But you see some bags of various drugs. You got bottles of painkillers. You got laudanum. You got marijuana, and now you do see cocaine.
Do I
And he
also
also has crystal meth.
do I also see mushrooms?
Yes, you also do see mushrooms.
Okay.
He's more of a generic drug dealer. So
Okay.
what do you want, my lady?
Sir, I would like a little bit of your white snow and perhaps some of your fungus.
Ah, yes. I take it a hard-working lady like you need some way to de-stress from your business life.
What is your price?
For both, I could go 45 each, 45 gold.
45 gold each. Can I persuade him down?
Roll for it.
Okay. Oh, please. Oh, shit. 8. Fuck
Yeah,
you
you're not
guys.
persuading him. I'm
Okay.
sorry, but the feds have been cracking down lately. I gotta. Last week,
40.
my mule dealer got arrested by the coppers.
You couldn't do potentially maybe 40 each?
Ooh.
I could do 40. You know what? Business has been slow, and you seem like you're really anxious tonight. I will give it.
It's a deal.
You know
And
she's Egyptian.
I give my hand for a shake, and then I hand over the 80 gold.
All right, you hand over the 80 gold, and you get some cocaine and some mushrooms. And
How many?
I think it's
how many
psychedelic
doses-
kind. I get.
How many doses of each?
About like one dose.
Okay, cool. All right, I will put that in my bag. Thank you, good
Can't-
sir. Have a good evening.
Can't go insane when you're having a psychedelic freakout.
I didn't say it was for me, guys.
Oh, that's what I figured.
Better watch
I
your
don't think I
drinks.
recommend giving. Yeah, give the psychedelics to Mando's character.
But why?
What did I
He's
do?
Sounds like you need a chill.
She's already huffing diesel fuel. She doesn't need.
Yeah,
I
that's why the character might die from like corroded lungs.
Diesel addict.
I cross the street back to the party and I say, well, we should probably get a bite to eat while we wait for the store to close to come back.
All right, so where do you guys go? Do you want to go to the Great Gatsby, or do you want to go to the White Castle?
White Castle, because I'll never hear the end of it.
For those
Thank you. It's
delightful
what I
little
crave.
sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah,
They have
I
them
think this is pretty
sandwiches?
dope.
Oh, White Castle now. Way to go. I haven't had White
All
Castle
right, so you
forever.
guys drive about 5 minutes into the edge of Harlem, and you see the White Castle. It's a very small building. It is all in white, and it looks like a small miniature castle. However, though, you do have to get out of the car because there's no drive-through. Sadly, it hasn't been invented yet.
Oh, that's fine. Get out of the car, head up. Is there somewhere to go inside, or is it by a window?
You can go inside, but it's pretty cramped, so you're gonna have to eat inside in your car.
Eating
fine.
in your car?
Well, that's what they did in White Castle at that time.
Amazing.
Drive-ins were actually a thing back then. I looked it up. Like there were restaurants you would drive up, and it was like Sonic.
We truly live in the future.
All right. How many burgers does everybody want?
I googled that they're
least four.
smaller to allow for rapid cooking, so I feel like Vladicon will require 10.
That's fine.
The Ukrainian sack.
Athena, how many burgers would you like?
I've never had one of these little.
All right, 5
sandwiches.
burgers it is. And Valton,
I'm gonna have
how many
6.
burgers?
6 over here.
6 for Otto.
Sounds sauerkraut?
So the register guys like, would
Coffee's
you like
an
anything
apple
else,
pie.
ma'am? We got chicken rings, we got French fries, we got milkshakes.
Fries are French now?
Velton, how many burgers do you want?
Burger. Ah, you mean a Salisbury sandwich. Very well. I shall have 4.
4. Okay, so that's 15, 25. Could I have 30 of your burgers?
I'm surprised they're calling them
And-
hamburgers so close after the Great War.
Can I do also 6 of your fries? Does anybody would like any drink?
Well done.
Thanks
One
for coffee.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'll have Coca-Cola,
A Coke
please.
each, so 5 Cokes, please.
All right,
There's more
all right, ma'am.
cocaine.
That will be around that'll be around 46 gold.
That's fine. Can I have a receipt, please?
Yes, please.
Ah,
Expensive.
Nadia,
in
does
there.
your character like taking receipts and like hoarding receipts or something?
we are
I'm
going to
keeping track
expense
of
the
what we're
shit out of this.
spending for the
Oh yeah,
the
for Ramsey.
travel. Yeah.
Are you gonna
So-
write down that you bought drugs and stuff or no?
No, that's with my own personal money.
Okay.
Do not
good.
expense the psychedelics.
No,
Drugs for research purposes.
No. There was medical treatment. It was medical treatment. Vladicon took bullet in alleyway. It was medical treatment. It was
First of all, none of you know what I purchase, so
right.
keep
No,
it-
I'm
Yeah, you guys
saying
need to purchase the drugs.
the
You know this
bullshit,
is
ex-
character.
the
That's
bullshit
medical.
reason you could get.
nobody knows what I was doing over there. Second of all,
I know. I'm not metagaming.
I am keeping a receipt of
You are?
everything that is party related, such as like the book, feeding everybody, travel.
Oh,
stuff like
yeah.
that. That's what I'm.
She's
keeping.
our mother. She's making sure we're fed.
All right, so
Yeah.
now it comes out with a huge bag of White Castle burgers, fries, and cokes.
Pass it out to everybody.
So everyone like just eats it and stuff. So what do you guys do during this time?
So
While we were, sorry.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say while we were waiting, I take off my greatcoat and I take off the chainmail I've been wearing all day, just so I can like chill out.
Stretch
and-
out.
You wear chainmail? What year is it? Are you from like the
That's
ancient
what the
times?
armor. That's what the armor I started with. And I
Well, actually, the
ran that by
chainmail didn't
Magic
exist
Man, and
during
he said it was
World
fine.
War One, actually.
That's the
It did.
Ukrainian undershirt.
Yeah.
So, I was
so-
muscular.
What?
Oh, so yeah, you take off your clothes, and you start.
No, I take off the chainmail. I've still got clothes under it. It's
Oh,
just that's
okay.
like an overlay,
Sorry.
and then I put the great coat back on.
So
I'm not stripping. Jeez.
No, I know that. I just thought you
Ooh.
were gonna take all your clothes off except your pants
Oh.
and shoes.
Oh.
Ow.
I take off the
Ow.
great coat. I
Ow.
take off the chainmail, and I put the great coat back on because the
All right.
chainmail is heavy.
Stretching
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, Vlad, why are you taking off your clothes? Oh no!
Just stretching out. Airing out the-
He's been
Uh,
doing that shit for
so
the
I-
entire damn
Uh,
day.
So, guys, we should probably break back into that bookstore and check out what was underneath that rug. What's the plan?
Are we doing this stealthy or
Well, it
unstealthy?
sounds like the plan is break in and see what's under the rug.
Okay.
What do we do if we
Why?
are able to get
Question is
into the
why?
trapdoor?
Oh, whoa, why was nobody asking why?
Why should we?
I need you to be more specific as to why you are so intent on this door.
Why
Good
would
soldiers
somebody
follow order.
hide a trapdoor under a rug in a bookstore?
Maybe
For
it's just further
smuggling
storage.
purposes.
Could be. I mean, it's prohibition. Maybe Quantity's making side money by making his own like liquor or something.
So it sounds like we have two
I believe
options.
that.
You
Option
think you got the
one,
books down there, don't you?
option one is the smarter option where we break in and check out what's going on. Option two is we wait till morning and confront him about the trapdoor.
I don't believe confronting him face to face is going to end well for him or us.
I would like
if he does,
information before
if
we
he does,
make
If he
accusations.
just like start screaming and stuff, the police might show up. You know.
Especially with like a
or-
Ukrainian and his German, and like it's just not a good look.
Or
Yeah, it's a weird Bart joke, but it's a bookstore.
Or we go back tomorrow evening. We ask if he, would like to join us for some food, and I slip a little bit of these guys, and I hold a little baggie with little mushrooms.
All right.
I think we should do. I think time is of the haste because
So
whoever
can't
this
somebody
person
just
is,
openly do it.
Just like a little sly, like to my group.
Would you have to roll for that or no?
I don't.
Show the
we, I
drugs?
mean,
No, she
we'd
won't.
have to like
We're
roll for
eating in the
perception.
car all by ourselves.
All right, Nadia, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Well, drugs do have status effects and stuff, so.
She's just
But she
holding them.
hasn't
She's not
taken it. She's
consuming
just
them.
showing us
Oh,
the
she-
bag.
No,
Yeah.
she's gonna swallow it. Wait, what?
No. I said we would go back, invite the gentleman out for dinner, and slip one of these in his food.
Oh, okay.
She's
Drug
just
your hand.
showing us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were going to.
No. I said
Okay,
I was buying
okay.
these, but not for me.
All right, you don't have to roll for that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Lady,
We're going to
Boss lady, I
season
have
his food.
suggestion.
No, roll for handling drugs. Go.
Boss lady. Boss lady, I have suggestion. Storekeeper seemed interested. You take him out as apology for us harassing him, and the four of us break into trapdoor.
I
have a
feel like this
feeling
is too much.
you
This
need
is
me
way
to
too much.
break
We
into things.
I think what we should do is tonight
Mhm.
break in, get to trapdoor, see what is in there. Something happens. But delaying it, so whoever it is that is ahead of us, the cultists, they are ahead of us. We need to. Time is of essence. We need to figure out things quickly.
I completely forgot. I would like to cast Find Familiar.
All right, what do you do?
I want to cast it for a rat.
A rat in New York
Rat?
City.
A rat,
That'll be common.
mouse, whatever.
Describe how the rat looks.
Huh? Like so he's not like a normal modern day looking size rat. He's pretty. You know what? I'm gonna go with like a mouse size.
All right, he's like-
Small. Yeah.
What we
like,
could
like enough he can sneak in through stuff and completely color black.
That's cute.
if we wanted to, if we have we already seen your mouse, or do we even know you have?
No,
the,
I just like I cast it and then he pops up in my hand. We could literally just send down my familiar and see let him check it out down there.
See that, like I have in one of my other campaigns, I'm a wizard that has a familiar, and so that was my thought when you said find familiar. I was like, just send the familiar down. If they die, it's fine. No one gets
Okay.
hurt.
Well, also,
Alright,
can
so-
you see through the familiar's eyes for like a
Yes,
certain range?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, we got a UAV. Let's do this.
Yes.
I love it.
Familiars are the best.
All right. So
no,
I
in
guess,
my
Be
yeah.
quiet.
Oh,
I guess
sorry.
we finish up eating, and then we're gonna head back to the street of where that shop was. We are not going to park in front of it. Maybe a couple spaces down.
Do
All
we
right.
need to do a Constitution saving throw for the food we just ate? Because
No.
fast
Oh,
food.
no.
No, it wasn't
I
like
mean,
that
we-
kind of fast food yet.
I mean, Mando, if you want to, you got a roll a luck roll to see if you have any stomach issues if you want.
Fine.
Yeah. I'm a Cossack. I'm used to eating fermented shit out in the steppes, so I need to make this check.
It is not the most offensive thing he's ever eaten, by far.
20.
20? Alright, so your stomach is like grumbling loudly, and this greasy American fast food is not agreeing with you. And you do get the urge to go to the bathroom.
Und Leila, I need to find a restroom.
There's an alley right over there.
Oh, are you serious? No.
The best I can do.
This is New York.
I can hand you this paper bag, and
A paper
that's the
bag.
best I can do.
Do not worry. This is New York. Hobos take shits all the time.
I don't want to take shit next to a hobo. That is disgusting. Even
No,
for a
you are a
German.
hobo. You are a hobo.
I am not hobo. You are hobo. You look like hobo. I do not look like hobo.
I am nomad. I've never had home. You have had home. You have no home
I
now.
mean-
You are nomad. You are a hobo.
That's the
I
best I can do.
I
Athena.
traveled all the way from Germany for
Mando,
this.
if it
I
makes you feel
cannot
better-
believe that this is happening to
Makes you
me.
feel better, there is a bathroom in the Juju house. If you do that makes you feel better. But then again,
This is to be
doing
two
your,
break-ins
number
happening.
two in a house may make Inquani suspicious though, because he's like, why does it smell? When he comes like back in the morning, he's like, why does it smell so weird?
upper
Oh,
decker.
no.
Ooh,
No,
Also
I'm not
grilled
going
onions.
to do that. Okay,
That
fine.
tells
I
me-
go to the alleyway and I make sure that it's as sanitary as it freaking can be.
All right, so Nadia, Mando, you to make it brief, you just do your business and you feel a lot better. You know, you feel like you're 5 pounds lighter, and so you do. Fortunately, does anyone have? So fortunately, some of the people who gives Mando tissues for wiping.
I did not provide anything.
I would
I
assume.
thought
I would hope
there
she
were
would
napkins in the bag.
All right, well,
There were napkins in the bag.
And the bag in case of emergency.
Well, you wanted to roll for this for the food and stuff, though. I mean,
I could have used
no, I'm not trying to
What?
like leave you out tonight, okay?
What am I rolling? It's fine. It's fine. I asked. It's my fault. It's fine. I did this to myself.
Well, actually,
Just
this is
What
my
you
a
create,
favorite, really.
newspaper.
So mainly you use the napkins from White Castle to clean yourself up after your bathroom break, and you're a little embarrassed, but you also feel a lot better. How's the rest of the party react?
Oh, it's
If
greasy.
any of you say anything or bring this up, I will deny it,
I've been
and you
pretending like
all
it's
will
not
never.
happening. I've been reading the book.
I would hope, Athena, when we get in, maybe go wash your hands. We don't want to spread anything nowadays, do we?
We will never speak of this again, and I promise I shall wash. As soon as there is a bath, I shall wash my entire body and pour bleach into my eyes.
So I would assume we would go around back. Is there a back door to this place?
Rolling perception check.
That's a 17.
There is
Is
a
there-
back door, however, it is locked.
Is there a coal chute?
Is there any traps?
Rolling perception.
Actually,
Another perception
so
for traps?
would me being
That's
an
a nat
engineer,
there's no traps.
No traps. Okay.
so with me being an engineer, would I be able to tell like structurally where underground tunnels would be and like where we could possibly maybe find another entrance to
Yeah, you gotta roll
the
me a perception check.
Can I try to break into the lock again?
Yeah, sleight of
Lockpick
hand
it?
with advantage.
19.
All right, so Mando, give me your backwards location. You realize you're right above that secret room where the trapdoor is, so you could just dig there and stuff. But do you have any like digging equipment with you, like mold earth, something?
Let me take a look.
I rolled a 12 and an 18 before adding my +6.
All right, so you
Ooh.
open the back door.
I have a hammer. I have a crowbar. I have a crowbar and a hammer.
All right. I would like to go into stealth mode
Roll for stealth.
and turn to everybody and be like, let me check everything out first. I'll be right back.
All right, roll for stealth.
Sneaky mode.
Sneaky.
What's a 14 plus 8?
That succeeds.
22.
You're in stealthy. How do you
Okay.
stealth?
Like crouch down, close to the walls,
Skyrim style.
and I want to just kind of look around
Level up.
where I'm going and check out the place to make sure nobody's
So
in there.
when you enter the door, you are inside Nelson Quani's bedroom, and so you walk through his bedroom, and then you go to the front of the shop. There is no activity. The rug.
Where is he?
exactly... No, he went home.
But why is there a bedroom?
That's he went out drinking with the boys.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
His
he's
probably
probably
a house.
So I'll
He
come
can't have
back
2
and,
houses.
and I'll be like, clear. Let's go.
Don't die, Hela.
I know.
What?
Clear. Let's go.
Wipe your feet at
Alright.
the door.
So
Don't
you
try
guys
to get
go-
any snow.
Oh, wait. Before we did I notice where the restroom was?
Yeah, it's right outside. It's right out. It's right next to the counter.
I point to Athena. Go wash your mother.
Hey, it's not her fault she can't handle White Castle.
Rocket power.
If you're not used to it, it's quite an experience.
Go wash your
Yeah,
hands.
very explosive
All
experience.
right, I'm going. I'm going now.
Does she have disadvantage on her stealth check?
Yeah, you roll for self check. That's fine.
I'm
Me?
just walking to the sink
already
and
Right, I was
washing my
making a
hands.
joke.
There's
I was
nobody
making
in
a
there.
joke. I wasn't
Oh.
being legit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's soap there as well, so
Wash
I
them
know
good.
how to wash my hands, guys. She's German, not an idiot.
I'll think this synonymous, but
that is
continue.
questionable, but okay.
Those are not anonymous.
Ooh,
Efficient German hygiene.
yeah, play stupid
Hey,
games
Mando,
and win
it could be
stupid
worse. It
prizes.
could
Am
be
I
a
right?
bucket.
It could be in a
Yeah.
bucket. It could be in a bucket.
Yeah,
I
that bag's
go-
in the alleyway. So
I go to the rug, lift the rug up, and can I check to see if the hatchet's still locked?
yes, it is still locked.
So he relocked it.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
you're not all right. So you're not sure if he was being like an old man and he forgot to.
Okay,
He knows
can I
what you're
unlock
doing,
it?
or he's
Why don't
he's like, oh, I
check
guess
for
I
traps
forgot to
again?
Can I check for traps, please?
Okay, roll for it.
Guidance.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a 20. I think that's 23 for the first roll.
Mhm.
And a nat 1 for the second roll. So
Oh, boy.
What'd
we
you get?
got it. 23.
So 23, there's no traps, right? You want to know
Mhm.
what traps? There are no traps.
Can I open the door? Like try to unlock it again.
Yeah, sleight of hand advantage.
Doo-doo-doo. That's 20. And that's what's 19 plus 6?
It's like
25.
24.
25.
Oh,
Got
well,
it.
that's one off. So actually, that's pretty good math for me. So you unlock the door, and it reveals it seems a dark downward stair pathway. What do you do now, guys?
I am
You're all in the
going,
building.
I'm
Three of
going
us
to,
are at the back door.
I'm going to let my familiar go down the steps.
So you're familiar. What's your familiar's name?
Rat.
Ratty.
Calls
Ratty.
Kofi.
Okay,
Ricky.
I would call
I
it.
call
Ratty
it.
from
I call
Kofi,
it whatever it is. So if it's an
It's
owl,
short for rat
owly, if it's a
It's
cat,
just a
cat.
tool to her.
So you call it
It's
Ratty
the
the rat.
same. It's the same essence of the creature. It's just in a different form. You don't have to use different names for it.
Oh,
It's just a
work vision. I didn't
tool.
realize that.
So you take the rat goes down the stairs, and then goes to the side, And there is another locked door.
Do I see anything? Because I'm seeing
Roll
through
for
the rat.
perception. But you're using it
Roll
for
for
your
rat.
rats. So you gotta use your rat's perception.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it
Roll
makes
me
sense.
beyond
You're
that,
looking for
rats.
the rat.
Yeah, would have. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll just roll.
A rat. Why there's so many kinds of rats?
No,
Is it Norwegian? Is it a
Okay, I found it.
dwarf rat?
A rat would have a.
13.
Oh, sorry.
13.
all right, so there's something. There seems to be like a large basement room inside. You don't know. It seems to have some sort of cylindrical thing in the far left corner, and then another smaller room all the way at the end of the door.
I'm relaying this information back to you guys while I'm seeing this.
Well, we're still on the back door because you never called us in.
I did call you in. I came back
Okay.
and
You guys
said, let's
did?
go.
Oh, yeah, you guys are now
Sorry.
in
Yeah,
the
I
door.
washed my hands.
Yeah.
My bad. I apologize for being an idiot.
No,
It's
it's
okay.
fine. It happens to me too. I lose
Yeah.
focus when I play.
What?
It had.
What?
You're
and
in
I
character.
And I turned to the competent parts of the party. I asked them.
Ooh, that's a pretty big.
Uh-oh.
Fucking Halton.
I asked
me.
them.
When we get into a
And
gunfight, I'll lose that
and nobody
label.
knows who I'm turning to.
True.
I asked them, what should we do next?
What was the name of the book that got? No, I have a question. I can't remember. What was the name of the book that was stolen from the university?
Africa's evil sex.
Mando, I still love you.
Okay, because
Pronounce the
am
words
useful.
carefully.
I'm just-
You're a good
These
friend.
are not places.
so
Talking.
That would be a good
I-
YouTube short. Mando, German does not react well to American fast food, 1920s fast food.
Now I want,
Do other things.
I want a picture of like Vladimir and Mando go to White Castle.
Chris, what were you saying?
I want to cast locate object, and I want to see if he
Okay.
has the other copy of the book. I can within 30 feet.
Look
Okay,
at this
so you-
guy.
This is automatic.
Let me give you the. I got the wording here. Hold on, where did I put it?
Look
There
at
it
this
is.
guy going full
Describe
brain.
or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion and you know the direction of its movement,
All right.
the spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
All right. So, Chris, you're going to have to roll me a luck roll.
Okay.
Percentiles.
Grabbing them. Where they at?
Yeah, because there may or may not be a chance you may or may not have a second copy, so you don't quite know.
Fair enough. Oh, and it can't locate the object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the direct path between me and the object.
Okay.
And I rolled a 39.
Yeah, you don't
39.
see sense another copy of the book. It seems like Inquani was at least honest with you in that regard.
Okay.
So you still
I'm
have the book.
going. All right. Layla, I can jump down and I will unlock the second door. So to make
wanna
sure
jump
that
down?
you don't injure yourself. Yes.
Amanda, you really all right? You're gonna have to roll me an athletics check.
Like there's a ladder though, right?
No, it's stairs. I mean, I thought you wanted to jump down.
If there are stairs, I'm taking the stairs.
Ukrainian
Okay, just
elevator.
walking normally.
Ukrainian elevator.
I do not do the Ukrainian elevator. I walk down like a normal human.
Okay. So
I
did
throw
everyone
myself
walk
down the stairs.
Everyone walks down the stairs, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
How,
so you guys walk down the
how
stairs.
big of a
It's very-
fall is it?
Oh, I walk down the stairs. I'm not like they don't have to. I'm just
it's
gonna
about like
walk
it's about
down.
a 10-foot drop. Why?
I'm walking down the stairs to unlock the second door.
So you want to jump?
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics
Sure.
check.
Wouldn't it be acrobatics because it's jump?
Yeah, fine. Acrobatics.
But there are
Yo.
stairs.
Ukrainian
Unless you're-
sneer at
it's-
structural
it's
Ukrainian
jumping
engineering.
down the
elevator.
stairs.
That is an 18, my good man.
All right. So, Raptor, describe how you do this.
Vladikon's standing there. He hears he hears Athena like reach the bottom of the stairs. He looks down using his dark vision to make sure he's not going to land on her. Cracks his neck, rolls his shoulders, jumps down, and does a superhero landing.
So you jump and land down.
Very
right in front
tough
of
on the
Athena.
knees.
And also you take 0 damage from as you succeeded the acrobatics check. And everyone else
Really?
will walk down the stairs. It is very narrow and cramped. And Chris, you got to roll me a dexterity check because you're so tall that you have a chance of hitting your head.
Watch your head.
I'm only 6'3".
So while
That's
he's
still
doing
pretty tall.
this, I'm walking towards the door with my own set of thieves' tools to go unlock the door.
That's a 9.
Oh,
You got a 9?
I have
Nine.
tinkerer's tools
Oh,
and thieves'
Mando,
tools.
Mando, you finally
Chris,
came to work.
Your
Huh?
character
You finally came to work.
Oh my god!
Hey,
I was
hey,
letting
guys,
you do
guys,
the road
guys.
stuff, okay?
Ladies,
Guys,
ladies, ladies.
Ooh.
The DM is DMing.
So yeah, Chris,
Ooh.
you basically are not watching where you're going. As you're so focused on like getting down, you bump your head on the wall and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Mostly ego.
Do I hear him get hurt?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Bonk.
I turn around and look up at the poor
Hear a wet
vindicated
thud.
Ooh.
and my right hand begins to glow as I tap him. I lay on hands to get that hit point back.
All right, so Mando,
yeah.
back to you. Roll me sleight of hand with
Fixed.
advantage.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
With advantage.
That was
Yeah.
gonna bruise. I know I'm blue. Would have been purple.
Ooh.
I'm just sitting there, just looking through my rat, just wondering what the hell
20.
are you all doing?
So you succeed to unlock the door. And in the chamber, it is dark. And in the chamber, you see two things. One, you see a giant stone well hole. And on top of that well hole is a giant stone plug that has a chain attached to it. And that chain is attached to a winch. And then to the far end of that hole, it is some sort of a private room.
Did anybody get that?
I heard something about a stone cap over a hole held up by
What
a
up?
chain winch, and then something
Yeah,
about
the winch.
a
They
private
use the
hole.
winch and the chain open the hole. So because currently it's
Ooh.
closed. It's like a giant
Oh, okay.
plug.
So I had a completely different image in my head. So basically, it's a
like
winch to open like a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not quiet, I walk over to the nearest person and I, whoever it is, who's closest to me. Is it you, Vlad?
With me,
Say,
because I jumped down.
there's another door over there. We should probably wait for the rest of the group to figure out what we want to do next, because I don't want to walk into a cavern blindly.
My
I mean,
rat
how could-
sneaks by you
Wait,
and
is there
just
light in the room?
continues.
No, I assume it's dark.
Yeah, it's
Well,
dark.
never mind.
My-
She just continues on.
Yeah, my-
She
my
follows the
rat
rat.
The rat just continues now
So where's the rat go?
into the room.
All right, goes into the room, and then what? You gotta explain.
Looks around. Because what does it see?
All right, does it want to go into the? There's a backup. There's some sort of storage area, and then there's the well hole.
Storage area.
I push past Athena. I draw my service pistol, and I enter the room. Just begin to kind of
Jesus.
scoop watch everything. This is a boss room. In game, this is weird. There's a door over there. Someone might come out of that door. Out of game, this is a boss room.
Oh, so you hear the music too?
We should, but Vlad, before you walk in like an idiot, we should wait for the rest of your party.
Protect the rat.
We,
The rat needs to be
she will be
protected.
fine. No, the rats will be fine. We need to get the rest of the people.
I like that one.
There's
So
something in
guys,
the hole.
Nadia, where do you think your rat? This is a storage room.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
there's something in the
So
hole.
all right, so go
Shh.
to the storage room. The rat needs to make a dexterity check in order to shimmy its way through.
My rat needs to make a what?
A dexterity check.
Okay.
Dex check.
Yeah,
that's
you
a
gotta use the rat stats.
Oh, well, I rolled a nat 20, so I just assume it's
All right,
going
fine.
to
The
be
rat
able
just
to-
goes through. And inside,
Hashtag-
Nadia,
Inside.
what dice do you have? I need to buy them.
Master
I
Splinter.
showed Chris. I was like, I
Yeah, I
don't know what.
really ran over there to go look
Nadia,
at it.
I understand this. I know this is not true, but are your dice weighted?
No. I wish.
All right, so Nadia, the rat goes in, and mainly it sees. Wait, rats have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, the rat goes in, and it sees a bunch of weird things. Hang on, I gotta.
Things.
So the rat sees some sort of mask, an African mask.
Oh.
It sees another, like it looks like a mask in the shape of a human tongue made out of dried meat, it's kind of like leather, made out of like
Tasty.
flesh.
Nope.
It got some robes. It's got lion claw knuckle dusters,
Ooh.
Sounds
You
nice.
can't find Africa's Dark Sex though, so Inquani was being honest
Fair
about
enough.
that.
I relay this back to again the competent part of the party.
The rest of the party went into the hole.
No, they didn't.
I didn't go in the hole.
Only
We're in the
you.
room.
Just me
I
and
did
the
actually hit my head
Ukrainian.
with the-
Yes,
No,
only
we're-
you
we're-
and the
no,
I
Ukrainian.
did. I did. I'm
And we're
wrong.
not in the hole. We're in the room. There's no one else in the room. I'm assuming someone else needs to be in the room to mess with the chain.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
you gotta make a
Fine.
strength check to open the hole if you want to.
I
I
don't want
gra-
to. I don't want to mess with that. There's
Vlad,
something
we
down
stop.
there.
Stop.
Sorry.
Let us go
No.
back. Back. Let us go back. We need to let the others know what is down here. I don't want to face whatever is in there.
I can't
Waiting
see
for
in
the
the
rat.
dark. I'm
The rat
upstairs.
needs to evac
I
first.
went
No one
back.
left behind.
So how about you stay here? I'll go there and let them know.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I
On
go
the
up
way,
and let them know
Dylan.
what we've seen.
I thought you were German, not Italian, but okay.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh,
she's accused. You're being accused of switching sides.
or being a surrender monkey.
That's the French. What are you talking about? The Italian?
No, they
French
can
are the ones
switch
who-
sides. They
The
want to
French
be on the winning
surrendered,
team.
The Italians ran away.
Actually, they did better in World War One actually than they did in World War Two.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, there was a lot of people not doing well in the
Well,
Great
I mean,
War.
a lot of them died in the several battles of the Isonzo, and leadership wasn't great. But
Well, they were fighting the Austrians, which is kind of like,
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty low bar.
who can mess up least bad? Sorry. Side tangent.
no, it's fine. It's fine. All right.
Get
So
back
what do
to
you
it.
guys want to do?
Nadia's
here? You
telling the
got
rest of the party
some options.
something.
What's new? What did you see down there?
Oh, I relay what the rat said
And I-
down there.
As I walk up to let the party know, like, hey guys, so we found a room down there, and I don't think that Vlad and I should be the only ones down there.
And I relay what's behind that door.
Well, it's a tight fit. I hit my head and I don't see in the dark, so I'm gonna stay right back up here.
Do you want a torch?
Wait,
I've got,
really? I
I've
thought
got extra
Portals had dark
torches.
vision.
Don't
Well,
light
no,
anything
Provost
up
have dark
here.
vision.
The lights might draw attention. When we go down
Look at-
there, we'll pull the rug over the entrance, and I'll shine a little light on the situation.
I have a torch. Okay.
All right. So what do you guys want to
Tried
do?
to be useful, and this is what happens.
Oh,
I disconnect. I don't know. I get
the rat
it's not right.
UAV.
Yeah.
From
I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
my
right, Larry.
familiar's
Wi-Fi connection
still
would
there,
crash.
but I
From the stream.
disconnect. And then I guess we go in.
All right. So you want to go
As-
into that? you wanna
As we
into
go
that back door?
downstairs, I want to try to pull the rug back over the hole that was the entrance, so that way.
Yeah, well, we gotta close the door first, and then you gotta put the rug over. Put the rug over, then close the
You have
door.
to get
Don't
out
close
of
the
the
door.
room,
We're
dude.
gonna get locked. Well, hopefully we
Yeah,
should be able to
don't
get out,
mess
but
with
I
the
don't want to
door.
get locked in.
Find something we can wedge in the door.
Ooh.
I have
I've got
many
I've got a
things.
bolt.
Wait, no. Can someone remove the door, please? Actually, I don't want it closing on us. Wait, no. I'm down in the hole. I can't talk. Sorry. I'm just down in the
So-
hole.
So because I have Tinkerer's tools, can I look at how the hatch's hinges work, and can I just like do
Yeah,
the
is there
little
a
bolt?
catch on this side?
Yeah, roll for perception.
18.
All right, yeah, the winches do like a standard door, so you realize that if you lubricate them, even if they lock, you can still open it. If you have like
Okay,
oil.
then I do that then.
Oil.
This is
Yeah,
what I'm useful for.
Because as an artificer German, you always have like you're over prepared. Like your toolbox has like 500 every tool known to man.
See, I can be useful.
All right.
What?
So you guys are going down into the basement, right?
What's up?
What?
That will never die. I don't know why I thought
Yeah, that
this would
sounded
be
a
a good
little weird
idea.
operating, Mando. Not gonna lie.
Ugh.
So, anyways, you guys walk down the stairs, right?
Yep.
So y'all walk down the stairs. All right, Chris. You don't have to roll. You kind of know the layout of the stairs, so you know what to duck this time.
I
So-
can navigate stairs.
All right, so
Once
you guys go into the basement, and you see the giant hole with the stone plug, the giant stone plug, and the chain and the winch.
I would like at this point to cast light on my little holy symbol to kind of like let everyone without dark vision see
Yes,
I'm
I will
only
allow
doing
that.
this. Yeah, once we're down in the basement, not when we're in the stairway, so it's not shining up into the shop. Like, hey, there's light in the dark shop. Someone better come look.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
As everyone enters in, I turn and I look at Athena. German. If we were to remove that chain or cut that chain, would that release the stone cap, or would that make stone cap unmovable?
It would. So the door is currently open right now, correct?
No, it's closed.
Oh, it's
The
closed.
stone cap on the hole, the thing that's keeping the fucking monster from Innsmouth down in that hole.
Well, you don't know there's
I
a
want
monster
to
down
not
there,
have
man.
the
Stop
boss
making
fight
any
happen.
assumptions.
I would like to disable the chain, but I also don't want to cut it if it would also open up the hole.
Well, technically, Amanda, roll me, if you want to know the engineering, roll me investigation.
It's a good thing we
It's
got
not
an
a
artificer
plus
here.
my character would not.
Right? Hmm?
Maybe he just doesn't want to pay subway fare, and this is the way he skips the turnstile.
What was the check?
Investigation.
Okay. That is a 16.
All right, so you realize that the stone hole, even if the chain's cut, it won't slide downwards. However, if you do use some lubricant and like someone like pushes some force on it, you can probably slide down. So
No,
step
that's not what I
1 is
wanna
that you
do.
gotta cut the chain. Step 2, you gotta lubricate the circle edges, and step 3, someone needs to like force the stone thing down.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying because like if you need the chain to move the rock, then by removing the chain, no one would be able to move the rock, and thus we can't have the boss spawn on us.
I wanted to lubricate the circle edges.
I mean, we can do that. I'm just saying I don't want to fuck with the door any more than we need to.
I mean, it's your choice, guys. If you want to open the door of the door of mysteries, you can, but or you don't. You don't have to. It's your complete option.
Can I just do an general investigation check in the room while we're in here for any additional clues that were just not seen by a rat?
Yeah, roll for it.
15.
All right, you see some. It's a little dark, but you do see some. You touch something, and you see it on your fingers very closely. It's some sort of like dry blood, actually.
Oh.
So something or someone may have died down here a while about like 6 days ago.
I
What's
rub
the
my
room
fingers
smell
and I go and I point out dried blood.
Take a
Oh,
Oh,
sniff
this is
when you
one.
mention
This
dried
is
blood.
wonderful.
What does the room smell like now that I know there's like dried blood? I just like
It
start
smells
sniffing like a
kind of
dog.
like it has a very pungent odor, kind of like it smells very like pungent.
Like
kind
a
of
White Castle back in an alley?
Dried meat, yeah. It has a
Smell
very
like
strong
this-
pungent smell.
Does it smell like dried meat in the sea?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
smells kind of like dried meat.
Oh, wait. I apologize.
Oh man, we're in like a meat locker.
Well, maybe not. But
True.
what do you guys want to do?
What is in another room?
You want to go to the side room?
Not seeing her what's in there because I wouldn't know what's in there.
Oh, I walk over to the door, like
Yeah.
examine the door to see how to open it to the room that the rat was in.
The rat was in. Okay. So
Oh,
you got.
no.
It seems we just have another locking key. So
As they're messing
I
with
should
that
be able
door,
to open it.
I draw a
Yeah.
second pistol. I ready my action. I've got my guns pointed at the.
all right. So you're opening the side door, right? Got it.
Yeah, this might be trouble.
Go for it.
Sleight of hand,
Guidance
correct?
on myself?
What'd you get?
I have to roll sleight of hand. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, with advantage.
14. Oh,
All right,
with
you open the
advantage.
door and you find a bunch of crates inside with no enemies inside.
Uh-oh.
Down. No enemies. We're fine. It's all good. It's all
That blood didn't
wunderbar.
just drop out of the sky, though.
I'm still staring at the plug. I still got my guns on the plug.
Okay.
All right, so
I-
Mando,
I-
you go inside. What do?
Basically examine the room, just see what's in it, see any books, artifacts, anything
Oh,
that
yeah.
the mouse missed.
So roll me perception.
Otto, did you get a chance to read any of that book?
I mean, about
12.
a 3 hours drive's worth
Got
when
12?
we weren't singing bottles of beer
All right,
on the
you
wall.
find essentially a human mask in the shape of a humanoid tongue. It's made out of dried meat, kind of like made out of like leather/jerky. It has a really pungent smell to it.
Whoa. No. Not the forbidden meat
Really? No,
Take a
not
bite.
after White
Take a bite.
Castle.
forbidden
Stop
jerky.
it.
Take a bite.
All right, so then you also do find just the priest robe, and also the priest robe is pretty interesting. It has that same symbol that you had on Elias, that Elias had on his forehead. Remember, I said that Elias had that bracket symbol.
Mhm.
Ah,
So that same symbol's on that robe you found, Mando.
So it would seem that our book friend is a member of the cult that attacked our other friend.
We should
And
meet
you
his
all were
drinking
mad that I
buddies.
wanted to shoot the fucking bastard dead.
We didn't know he was part of the cult
Well,
at the
hold on,
time.
we-
It
We
would just...
literally knew he was part of cult. You all are just not paranoid enough to see it.
But now we,
We
have
don't-
maybe a chance
We
to meet some
all
of his
don't need to be
friends.
as paranoid as you.
What was that, Chris? Sorry.
I said maybe we have a chance to meet some of his friends now.
All
He
right.
could lead us
This is
there.
true.
So
Otto, do you recognize any of this paraphernalia from that book you read?
DM.
all right, Chris, you gotta roll me. What did you do for a reading check? Because you're like quickly going through.
I think it would just be a knowledge
Listen.
arcana? Knowledge
Thinking
history?
check.
History or Arcana, I would say, whichever Chris
History
would be higher.
check.
History check.
Yeah, because you're like
Say,
briefly,
history or Arcana, it's the same number either way. Let's
No,
do
it's
it.
a non-magical book.
Wait,
Okay.
where's the knuckle dusters that were mentioned? Or like
Oh,
the
they're in the
dusters? Because there was another item that was like dusters something mentioned.
Oof,
when they
no,
rolled.
I rolled an 8.
It's unfortunately
No, hold on. 12. 12.
Yeah, you can't find it. You don't know. You can't find it. You have to look back later.
Okay,
So-
well, nay.
So Raptor, there are you do see if you're going through the crates, and you do see these essentially jaguar claws that seem to have been redesigned into a more organic form of knuckle dusters.
All right.
Oh, like a claw weapon.
I pick these up and I turn and look at everyone. Anyone want these? I would take them, but let shoulder thought not good in melee.
I'm trying
No,
to think.
thank you. I'm just fine.
If nobody wants them, I'll probably take
Can I
them.
do
'cause
an
I could probably use
Arcana
them.
check? Do I get any vibes off him?
Vibe check.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Roll for vibe. 19.
Oh yeah.
19.
Oh,
Hang on.
bitch.
All right. I'll be. Hang on. I just get there.
Tick tick boom, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
I just realized I have abandoned the plug.
It's okay.
The hole is unguarded. The plug could be removed.
I think we'd hear it. Hopefully.
So many jokes. So many.
Yes, that's why I'm saying it that really weird way.
All right. So the lion's
I'm
claw.
trying to be good.
The knuckle dusters are just normal claws, but they do 2d4 plus your strength modifier, and they're 1-2 weapon fighting, so they're non-magical.
Interesting little religious knickknack. Well,
Yeah.
ceremonial knickknack.
So, what else do you guys want to do?
Is there any blood in here? Is there any more of that dried blood in here?
Roll me perception.
Perception. I am perceptible. I perceive many things, like
Precipitation.
a natural 20. Oh my! I
Nice!
just
So yeah, you do find,
dropped it. Is bam.
So
Tick,
you do
tick,
find
boom.
so Larkin, you find blood stains. You find blood stains on the mask, the tongue mask I mentioned earlier, and also you do find stains on the robe and on those tiger claws, and also, however, the wooden mask that I mentioned is not sullied with blood though.
Interesting. Kind of point out all of these little discoveries as well. Be like, well, there seems to be blood here and here, and oh my, over here too. Very untidy.
You really expect a cultist to be tidy?
Some of them
Well-
are tidy, like there are businessmen cultists.
Well, when one expects to get away with something, one must be careful about it.
I don't
When
think
one
DNA
doesn't-
tests exist in 1920s, do they?
What's up?
No, not yet.
No, not
that
yeah.
attitude.
You're right around the part where fingerprints are kind of like the new thing. Fingerprints are like 1910, 1900.
I mean, it is his sex dungeon in his shop, so it's kind of him.
Yeah. I don't think he expected to need to have to get
also,
away with.
Also, I was wondering another perception check. Just notice another thing.
Ooh, who, me or
Someone besides anyone else besides
got it.
Larkin.
Who wants
doing
to
it.
perceive?
I got it.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it. That was an 8.
You don't see anything, Chris.
Otto got hit in
Someone
the head
else?
really hard.
I
I
done not
got
get it.
a 18.
So,
Ooh.
Mando, you see a lot outside. You see a
German
lot
precision.
in the main area of the basement. There's a lot of footprints, and you realize that these footprints are all different footprints. So you realize a group of people showed up and hang out in this basement for like 6 weekdays ago for some reason. For the purpose you don't know, but it looks like this Silas and Kwani had a lot of friends.
Well, if he has a meeting once a week, that would be tomorrow then.
That is true.
And they feed
And
some
maybe it's
kind of
just,
creature.
or if
Are
he
you
is
sure?
actually out with drinking buddies.
How'd you know that there is a creature down there?
There is a large amount of blood in the room. There is the plug in the chain, meaning that there is something that needs to be caged down there. And it is something so dangerous that they don't keep it in the cage, they keep it in the hole. If it was they shove someone in hole, there would not be blood in this room, there would not be blood in the other room, they would just shove person down hole. Thus, they are caging something.
Sounds like the plot of a dime novel, but
No, this is
I've
pretty.
seen
Well, Masks of
weirder.
Nyarlathotep is pretty pulp action, so you're not wrong about that, Larkin.
Yes. I want to take one more look at all the religious paraphernalia. I'd like to cast Borrowed Knowledge to give myself proficiency in Arcana, and I want to see if I can recognize anything.
All right, so you use that. So Larkin, you recognize that there's also the lion claws are used for seems to be for some sort of they were used for some sort of violent purpose. There are okay, and the mask seems to be some sort of I don't know, religious one to wear during ceremonies. Was there a limit to how much information I can give you, or no?
Do you want me to roll for that, or then?
Well, you have proficiency, so I would say roll for it.
Alrighty.
Well, you have proficiency, man, so I think you can do it.
Okay, yeah, that's a fucking hell.
What you get?
Okay, I if I say another natural 20, you're gonna call bullshit on it.
Probably.
Maybe.
I
Well,
swear to
just
God, I will not roll another 20 the whole campaign.
He's a
Well, don't
he is
say
a
that. You're
super
gonna
honest
lose
player.
that,
I will not roll another 20. I promise
I back
you.
Bob.
Roll
Back to
20
Bob.
in combat.
I mean, I've
next.
rolled 2 nat ones, so
All right,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, Mando.
So, Larkin, you got a nat 20, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you seem to find that the tiger gauntlets seem to be were used for some sort of killing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The robe is used for some sort of ritual. The mask is also used for ritual. However, the wooden mask is does it reveal magic items or no?
No, it's just I'm just rolling an Arcana check to get an idea of what everything is used for and
So the
what
only
this
thing
whole
that's
setup.
magical in that room is that wooden African mask. It shimmers with strange magical energies.
Kind of indicate the mask to Otto and be like, can you give me a vibe check on that?
I could
And
give
if-
you a vibe check, but hey, DM, before I check this, is this a good place to end the stream here? We're getting at time. Before we vibe check a mask and deal with a murder hole.
Yeah.
We don't know it's a murder hole. Could be a
It is a
Let's
manslaughter
murder
do
hole.
hole.
let's do this one roll and then we'll cancel, okay? Because I think it's
All
gonna
right.
be
There's
better
a tapeworm
cliffhanger.
down there.
What are we rolling?
Manslaughter hole.
You want to use detect magic or Arcana check?
I could do detect magic, but it would take 10 minutes.
I thought there was a difference. Like there was the detect magic spell and then the ritual one. I thought there were.
Oh, you
two
know what? You're
different
right.
ones.
It's
Isn't
a higher
there?
level one. I think there's a higher level spell that does basically do detect magic. Because I remember I've got a player that
I'm
I've got.
Double
Hold
check.
on, I'm
What do you
gonna
get?
check now.
No, you can do it as an action. The ritual allows you to not use a spell slot.
That's what I
Right,
thought.
okay, I misread that.
So-
I'm sorry. I'm a liar.
So I'll use
learning.
an action to detect magic. That's what I'll do.
All right. So you detect
Ooh.
magic, and also the wooden African mask seems to have 3 eyes, one in the middle, and 2 on its eye, and two up front, and it's kind of in the shape of some sort of like a human skull.
Ooh.
You realize the mask's magical purpose is some sort of communication device. to what entity it connects to, you don't know. But the magical energy is very unusual, and it looks a little sketchy. So you're a little reluctant on putting the mask on your face.
Don't put this on. I'm looking at every single one of you. This is no good. Nothing good will come from this.
Fine.
You will
What is wrong
all
with
die. You will kill us all.
What is wrong with it?
This has been your warning.
What is it, Otto?
That is that. Listen, I don't know enough, but I know enough to tell you that.
Yeah.
She knows it's a listening device, right? Out of character?
No, out of character you do. In character, no, because Chris kept it to itself. This was in his brain.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, I'm okay.
All right. So,
I don't
Chris, you
trust
can
that.
take it away.
Wait, why are you
Yeah,
talking?
I'm gonna snag that.
Keep it safe. Keep it
Keep
secret.
it secret. That's why we're friends.
So are we going to withdraw, or are we going to do something else with this place?
You know, if we one last thing, I know we just grabbed the mask, we got the claws and stuff. If we think they may be having a party tomorrow, maybe we want to put the stuff back so they don't suspect anything for when we show up tomorrow.
I mean, I would rather I mean, if his friends are going to come anyway, why not we approach our friend, Mr. Lies-a-Lot, when he's trying to open his shop. Then we all sit back, kick back, relax, enjoy a good radio show while we wait for his friends to arrive. And presumably the victim they are bringing along with them to feed to hungry beastie down there. And maybe I could question his English word or torture. Which one is appropriate for how I should treat Mr. Lies-a-Lot?
First off, that's horrific. Secondly,
I mean,
We are
it's D&D.
feeding people to
People
monsters.
commit war crimes on the daily.
oh, for sure, but it doesn't mean we.
UN does not exist yet. War crimes not thing. Carry on.
Okay.
Geneva suggestion.
It's the
Geneva
achievement
checklist.
list. Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry to cut you off, Chris.
Oh no, you're good. No, I mean that's just where I'm at. I just think we should put everything back. But if you guys just want to show,
I mean, like,
what
sorry.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner with Mr. Silas.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? We're going to put it back, and do we know?
We're gonna
Do we
knock
know
him
when
out,
the next
put him in
meeting
his-
might
Put
be?
him in his basement. Well, I mean the Mando was saying everything was like 6 days ago, right? So I would think if they meet once a week, it would be tomorrow. I could be pulling straws. There could be nothing there at all, but
Again, I say
strikes
we
me
take
as an
the
idea.
we take the stuff because if the stuff isn't there, then the cult can't really do their ritual, so they're going to spurg out. And if we meet Mr. Lies-a-Lot before he shows up, we can like corner him in his room because he doesn't necessarily need to go and like round everyone up if they all know what's going on. They'd all probably come celebrate, bring the victim that they're going to sacrifice, and we can also question him. We got the smoking gun. We know he's a liar. We know he's part of the cult. We just need to know why. So we can talk to him, get some information while we wait for his friends, and when his friends arrive, we could also question them from the right end of a pistol. That's my vote.
All right. Well, you guys have like until next session to plan out your plan. So
We got a lot of options open.
okay.
Things to figure out. Well, guys, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I want to thank all of the players and, of course, the GM for showing up. Chat, thanks for hanging out here this whole time and enjoying our little game. We, of course, are going to be back. We're going to be back on February 24th for our next episode, so please do not miss it. We're going to let everyone on the way out here say goodbye. Miss Nadia, kick us off.
Yeah, I am taking a week off, so I won't be on any streams next week, but just follow me on Twitter at NerdDollface, and I post where I am.
Mr. Bob. Oh, that way.
Oh, I will be in a secure, undisclosed location. Do not look for me. Do not find me. I was never here.
Thanks, CLS. Mando, I got the point down.
What's
now.
up? I am Untamed Mando. I think my next stream, I'll be on my Kick or Twitch channel streaming periodically. It's just gonna be there forever.
Don't worry, Mando. It happens.
It does.
It happens to my
It
friend
does.
college group, actually. Let's say some player character pooped their pants. But instead of White Castle, it was British curry.
Well,
yeah, that will do it to you.
Prestidigitation says you can clean or soil something.
I'm gonna poop your pants.
That's always my threat.
All right, Mando,
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the next time
pee
I
your
will.
pants.
Chris, stop interrupting.
Sorry.
I'll probably be on Roman's show, doing all of the scissoring, all of the fun stuff, flirting with Squeaka. It's great. Roman's show on Thursdays is awesome.
All right, fantastic. The Vladicon.
Just before I forget to, I'm going to shout out Silex Art Studios, the guys who did the art for Vladicon right here. Really solid people, really good customer service. Like if you need art for D&D and stuff, reach out to them. Yeah, really, really good group of people. And then for my stuff, I'm the ShadowHawk. You can catch me over on Legion Talk for Monday nights Game of Thrones or Friday nights Royal Rumble. You can also catch me on random channels whenever they stream, like Linus Exiled, Wheezy Pillar, Clifton 3D. And then I also sporadically upload videos on my channel. I dropped a Unsullied vs. Sparta video earlier today, basically looking at who would win Game of Thrones' Unsullied or the historical Spartans. And then if you want to see some of my bad takes, check me out on Twitter. If you want to read some of my original works, check me out on Kofi. And yeah, that's about it.
And Senor Magico.
Yes, I will be back narrating this great story. If you want to contact me, I am on Twitter/X. My username is MagicMan, and my at username is at EGEMEMEC3.
All right, fantastic. Again, we'll be back on February 24th. Come back for all those nat 20s, all those nat 1s, and everything in between, and we will catch you next time.
Toodles!
Bye.
My dear friends, of late I have taken a great interest in